those my minutes.
Right? Where are you? My brain's freezing.
Damn, when Steven Crowder gonna come back, man?
I don't know. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
You are now
Listening to Eddie Block Control.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block
What's
Show.
up, David
Drunk
Aguilar?
uncle
We
on
got
the
drunk
side,
here
ready,
early
let's
tonight.
go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll. Drunk and Eddie, Carol keep him in check, along with John Wick and Steve Pence. Johnny Yuma, he got the right diet. Mr. Nice Guy looking heavy, I might try it. Maddie, Courtney, and Evil Knievel, we all know
What's
the
up,
Lord is coming back
Indico?
for his people. Come get some Jay, yeah, trade for Trump. We all love Willow Pie, Brick got the plug. What's up to
Yeah,
Kim
go down
Jones?
here.
I got to say hello to Julius Newman, Riggle Brothers, me Vato. Hemi Graham, got the link on like Pronto. Jim Bob's a silly guy, Deborah's head honcho. Gene Spratt and Gene Smith, don't confuse him. Boris might snap off, he's sick of this looting. Richard will pull up and give retribution till dawn break. Break of dawn and the Susan. Solomon following patriot movements. Brianna, the truth, Muse him, might bruise him. Danny Huddy, saying what's up on the daily now. No, we don't play around. These minds just might lay you out. If you wild out, Carol will put you in timeout. You can come test the chat and find out if you're Antifa or BLM, you can ride out. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show.
Find the F out, right?
Side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie
you
Block
on there?
Show.
Yeah, you're on there.
If you agree or disagree,
Let 'em know. Oh, I don't have my screen
Drunk
on.
Uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and Drunk Uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk Uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, Drunk Uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and Drunk Uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll.
There we go. Now I'm up and running. Now that's too high. There we go. What's up, everybody? What's up? Almost done setting things up. Make Drunk a little bigger. Yeah, we'll put him over here. There we go. Oh, wait. I don't mind being cut off a little bit. Fuck it. And turn the music off. Oops. Sorry, guys. You give me a couple days relaxing, and I forget how to do this thing.
Hey, Kim.
Where the heck is it? Oh, there we go. Dude, it's like, it's crazy, Drunk. So, like, doing this on your computer and doing it to your cell phone is a whole different animal. It's like, I don't know if you play games, but I play this game called Candy Crush. And if you play...
I played that back when I was DJing. I'd play that, like, before my set started.
Yeah. Well, like, I play one called Candy Crush, and then I play another one called Fishdom, and they're about the same thing, right? But, like, if you do one move, it makes a big, huge explosion in one game, and in the other game, you do the same move, it doesn't. So it's like... It's weird, you know, you go from... Because I used to only play one game, and now I'm playing all three. Because I can't sleep at night anymore. Anyways. So going from the mobile app, which I was doing over the weekend, to this, I'm like, where is everything again? Damn stupid brain not working right.
Oh, I got one of my old DJ shirts on.
Oh, yeah? Let's see it. Tips are tips. No request for free. Nice.
Right. I got another one. I'll reveal that
Willow?
one later, but it's the top 10 things to never say to a DJ.
Nice. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Henry. Let's see, who else is here? Sunshine Lady. How you doing, sweetheart? Andrew's here. We got Kim Tone. I think I said Kim Tone already. We got Dottie here. Arflet. Matt Rogers. What's up, big guy? We got the Roosters in the house. You want me to do a Dukes of Hazzard style jump? I've tried it. I don't go very far. What's up, God rides a Harley? You know, Central Georgia Pickers is here. How you doing? All right. Somebody, where was I? I was watching a show and they're like, man, don't you hate it when they call you sweetie? Do you ladies hate it when I call you sweetie? Because that's like an old habit or a bad habit of mine, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you ever call anybody sweetie drunk?
Only when I want to antagonize them, but I generally call them sweetheart.
Well, I mean, not.
Or-
Yeah, I do more sweetheart, but I mean, I think that's. I forget. It was on Chicago.
No,
Med.
but I do it when I'm trying to antagonize people. Like, chill out, sweetheart.
Ah, I see. No, I'm like, hey, what's up? Or thank you, sweetheart. I like saying thank you, sweetheart a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, but no, that's a common
What's up,
thing in the
Mr. Nice Guy?
South that generally the people that are older than me will call, darling, sweetheart, sweetie.
Yeah.
They
look at God
they
rides
don't-
Harley.
They don't mean anything by it, but whenever I say it, generally you can hear my tone behind it, like chill out, sweetheart.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. Man alive, it's been
Hello, Eden. I thought I said hello.
well, I don't want to be known as a Cuomo. And you know what I found out today? Did you know that within hours of him resigning, that CNN hired him to come to work for him?
No.
Yep. But then,
No.
like my stepdad, my stepdad he wasn't feeling good yesterday, and he's like, "Well, can we go to breakfast
Verify
today?"
that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
See, we'll show it in a minute. Remind me, I didn't look that up on the news, but my stepdad told me at breakfast this morning, and I was like, "Really?" And I looked it up, and I was like, "Holy shit, you're right. You're right."
Because I thought they were going to end up getting rid of
the brother.
Fredo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard Rachel Maddow is leaving.
Yeah.
from
What's up, Henry?
NBC.
Did she get fired, or is she
No.
just quitting?
No, she says she wants to spend more time with her family and her. I don't know what kind of family she's got because she's obviously a carpet muncher.
Is she? Okay. Oh wait, I'm thinking of Rachel Ray, but I knew who you're talking about. But when I heard the Rachel word, I always instantly think of Rachel Ray in my head. Maybe because I don't want to think about that carpet muncher.
But she's like, oh, it's a lot of work to do stuff like
What's up,
5
Henry?
days a week, like 300 and some days. I was like, that's what most people do, bitch. You only do like 3 hours a night.
Heck, we do this every single night, and we don't really get paid for it. We barely make enough money to cover our bills.
Most people work 40 hours a week. Get over yourself. I want to spend more time with my family, but I'm going to start doing this streaming thing. I'm like, yeah, we know what you're doing, bitch.
Yeah, she's trying to get more money. Trying to make more money.
No, I think she's just trying to get the fuck out of MSNBC without saying that we're fucked.
What's different, Matt Rogers? What are you saying is different? A whole bunch of people are getting sued by Devin Nunes.
Who's Devin Nunes? I've heard that name.
He's the congressman here. Not my congressman. I got stupid ass Jim Costa. But he does like Hanford area. He's just a little bit south of us. Devin's a cool guy. I've interviewed him a couple times, filmed him a couple times. He's the guy that during the Trump hearing, he was just like on everybody's asses. He's a Republican.
So he's kind of like a Jim Jordan or Rand Paul.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm surprised he hasn't been in the news more lately. What's up, Eva? Yeah. But yeah, I heard that when I was with my stepdad today. He's not. I'm kind of worried. He's not. Like yesterday, I know he hasn't been sleeping. What's up, Central? He hasn't been sleeping, and like his voice. I don't know how to do it. His voice is like, when you're like really sick and you're dead tired. His voice is really bad. So I hope he's not going in the bad direction or something. What's up, Jeannie?
Well, if he hadn't been sleeping, then of course he sounds all fucked up.
Yeah. Well, do I sound different? I haven't really been sleeping at all. I haven't slept in like 2 weeks. Really good. I just play it off well, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help I get like freaking 500 text messages a day right now. You know who you are.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So and I gotta say, everybody. So like today, I'm in a chat room and I was trying to share a video with them, but I couldn't share it because it was like a 4 hour long video and I needed just like 30 seconds worth of it or a minute. So I'm trying to do a screen record on my phone, and all you'll hear is ding, ding, and every time it dings, a little screen pops down saying text message from this person, text, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I text everybody because I'm in a group text. I'm like, can you guys stop texting for a few minutes just so I can do the screen record? And I'll tell you when I'm done. And then next thing you know, someone in the chat was like saying, and I'm like, really? Come on. So if I jump down your guys' ass today, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it, but you got to understand, I'm getting like freaking, like I woke up this morning and it said there's like 150 unread text messages, probably 3,000 unread messages in Telegram. You guys, it's rough.
Should I tell them what I've had to do?
Oh yeah, it's funny because as soon as Drunk Uncle gets on the phone, he told me a similar story. But yeah, tell him, Drunk. Here, watch. You guys want to see my notifications? Just on Telegram, I clear them every day. I'm up to 3,450 notifications.
I wish I would have taken a screenshot.
I thought about it too, but then I opened it up.
Oh, so I must have just like opened it up, but I think I had like close to 300 unread text messages. But so I don't have a charger for my, I mean, I dug one out. Luckily, I found a wireless charger, but I literally for the past 2 days, I've had to turn my phone off.
Yeah.
Because even though I put the notifications on silent, like my phone still lights up, still buzzes, still flashes the light, and my phone won't stay charged.
Oh, you know.
I know you guys are having fun. You're excited, and I'm excited about it too. I'm definitely excited about it too. I'm having some concerns about whether I might go. We'll probably talk about that later, but. Woo! Like I remember, I got the first text.
What you got to do? If you slide it over to the left, you turn off the notifications on it. It should stop it lighting up too, doesn't it?
No, but for some reason, it just doesn't make my phone ding.
Oh,
like ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
But it will still light up. It'll still hum, and I set up something to where the back of my phone flashes. I don't know how or when I done that, but
oh yeah, the lighting. I used to have that on there. There's a way to get rid of it. I'll show you. What's that trade
I'm
for?
not trying to get on you guys whatsoever, because I know you guys are excited. I know you're excited. I'm excited too. But I've literally, just because I was off today and I was off yesterday, luckily I found a wireless charger today, but I was having to turn my phone off because my battery was just going.
Central, man. So they're gonna make you. It sounds like they're gonna make Central. Not to change the subject real quick, but I keep seeing Central type. I gotta catch up to it now before. He got approved for a rehab health center, which is good. Because if you guys don't know, Central's been in a hospital. We saw a picture of his leg yesterday, man, or was it Thursday? He's got all these bolts coming out of there and stuff like that, metal. He's got a, I gotta find it again. He's got a donation page if you want to help him. But now it's saying if he goes there, he's gonna have to get the shot.
I thought Central, you were gonna go hang out with your moms for a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know you. All I know is Central was not looking forward to doing the outpatient. I thought he was going to try to circumvent that. So I guess that might not be the situation anymore. Not trying to put his shit out there. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know what I can and can't say. You know.
It's all right. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that part of it.
Okay, well, you know,
I know he misses Fiona.
Certain things that are said in our thing that, you know.
Yeah, Fortune, I'm fully vaccinated by God. I'm not vaccinated by the government. No way. No siree.
I got natural vaccination by getting it before the rest of you moths got it.
Yeah.
Had it in January of last year. maybe even December.
Oh, so I keep I keep forgetting a proud American is a lovely woman. Donnie, Donnie, will you leave? Oh, Brownie's messing with Harold now. Will you leave? Look at this. Oh, you guys can't see it. Hold on.
Oh, thank you, Dorothy.
Look at these two. They were as soon as I moved it, they were sleeping together. You guys missed it. Donnie sleeps with his new kitten.
Is he still like pawing at him?
Yeah. Yeah. They just do love each. It's like they're going out almost. You know. There. Now you can have Donnie in the background too. Although I gotta turn. I should have just never messed with it. I need to get a new.
Central, just talk to your. If you trust your doctor, not your doctor that you're there with, but your general practitioner. You know, if you have a doctor that you've been working with for a while, nobody knows your medical situation other than you. Talk to your doctor. I'm not an anti-vax person by any means.
It's a daydream believer.
If you need the vaccine, if you're weighing shit and you come out better with the vaccine, then fucking take the vaccine, man.
You always get caught up in my wires. All right, guys. Here's Brownie. She always get caught up in the wires. How mamas.
But if you got a good immune system and you're not in 65, 70 plus years old, then yeah,
All right, mama.
you know what I mean? Just talk to your doctor. But we're not in any way medical professionals. I'm no way can give medical advice because I'm not a doctor, but you know, Mr. Nice Guy, I gotta say this stuff, man. Come on now. You know what it is.
What's up, monster? Donnie. You gonna say hi to everybody? Huh? I didn't say Brownie, I said Donnie. That's the issue I've had.
The Browners? Let's see the Browners.
I just showed her. You looked away. Hold on. All right, let me bring her back up. Come on, Brownie. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, jump up. Oh.
Oh, it's the Browners.
This is the FBI killer right here.
Huh? Yeah.
She bit the FBI when they came to Daddy's house, didn't she? I guess it's her house too, huh?
That's right. Oh, she gets kisses. Ooh.
Yeah,
that's a good puppers.
Get them, mamas. Now Donnie's over here jealous, and you guys are all gonna be jealous of Willow this weekend, cause Willow is gonna babysit Donnie for me.
Josephine, I do not plan on taking the vaccine whatsoever. I've had a pretty damn good immune system. I've never had the mumps, the measles, chickenpox, the flu, shingles, blah, 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 fucking blah. And I think I got the COVIDs like before anybody even heard about it. So I'm pretty sure my immune system is pretty sound.
Donnie.
No, I do not plan on getting the vaccination.
There you go. Here's the new kitten. You guys get to see Harold.
Fruit flies around my house are pissing me off. Probably because my garbage disposal was fucked up for 2 weeks.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Donnie has freckles because Donnie is a Saint Bernard. I think all Saint Bernards have freckles, don't they? Let's see. Here's. I think all Saint Bernards have freckles.
Hey, and if you think your doctor's full of shit, tell your doctor to go fuck himself.
Anyways, now Donnie should be good because Willow. Because if you guys don't know, I'm going to Portland this weekend, and I'm going to Washington and Portland. Because I have to go take so Trade for Trump is Willow's husband, and he's been asking me for a couple months to take my big, huge mobility scooter that's not working right now up to his house, and he's gonna James Bond it out. And I was waiting because I've been having trouble with my license, and I had one of those temporary license or whatever where you can go back and forth to the doctors and that's it. And I finally got it all fixed up, so now I can go drive up to Portland. And it's just funny to me that there's a big, huge rally this weekend. So I'm putting two things together, and I'm gonna go film live for you what's gonna happen in Portland this weekend. And from what I understand, it's gonna be interesting, to say the least.
I see what you did there. God rides a Harley. I see what you did there. I had to think about it for a second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But you want to be there for it, though, yeah?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna try and find Mini Tifa. From what I understand, he's gonna be there. And in this chat room that I'm in, I can't talk really about all what's in the chat room, but everybody is like, "Don't worry, if we find him, we're gonna get you over there." So it's gonna be me on Mini Tifa. That's the goal of the weekend, folks, to go find little Dustin. You have a $100 bill for Mini Tifa's hat? Okay, I'll see what I can do. What if I get his wheelchair? What if I knock him out of his wheelchair and take it?
I don't know if you answered this last time or if you've even ever been in this situation, but you are in a wheelchair. So let's say you and Mini Tifa agreed to square up.
Uh-huh.
Would it be wheelchair to wheelchair or like side by side? Like
we talked about this last week. I even showed you videos that actually I got strikes.
Those weren't real handicapped people, remember?
Yeah, they were.
No, they were like strapped down. I thought we talked about that.
Yeah,
they looked like they were really handicapped.
Because when you're really handicapped, you can't move your feet, so you can't use your feet as balance. So they strap you to the wheelchair so you don't fall down.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I remember that, but I don't remember the strategy. So was it like chair to chair or side to side?
They did it chair to chair.
Chair to chair.
I'm just gonna grab. I won't say. I'll just. You guys will have to watch and see.
Eddie's gonna have a nice talk with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna just bring him nice and close to my face and have a nice little talk with him. You know.
All right, he's gonna bring him some cans, and it's gonna open it up, and there's.
What's that stuff in there? Yeah, that's what that stuff is called.
Yeah. All right, Bo, come on. You wanna go outside, baby? All right.
So, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun. Everybody says they're gonna make room for, or they're gonna let me know where he is, and he's supposed to be there. So we'll just see. And there's already Antifa already has two separate flyers and events going on the same day that says to protest their protest. So they're coming. Antifa is gonna be there, so it's gonna be an interesting time. And I'm going to be bringing it to you live. Although I'm a little upset about, how I was talking about that thing I was going to buy. So I got a good deal on eBay, and I bought this. And the guy, like Adam from Freedom Flashpoint, he told me make sure you get both SIM cards it's a modem is what it is. Basically, it's two modems in one, and it cuts up all the video and sends it over both so you never lose service. Because when I'm driving around or if I'm somewhere, it'll start spinning. Well, this is supposed to stop that from happening. So I bought this machine from a guy, and then Adam told me, hey, Eddie, make sure you check the serial number before you get it. So I called LiveView, the company, because they're the ones that provide the service. And they said, oh, yeah, you can buy two cards, because the guy said he wasn't going to include, the cell phone SIM cards. And they said, that's not a problem. And then I get a phone call back from another guy from there, and he says, look, I've gotten 5 stolen live views off of eBay this week alone. He's all, get the serial numbers before they ship it. So I've messaged the guy like 5 times and he wouldn't respond. Whereas when he was trying to sell it to me, he was responding instantly.
But you were trying to buy it off of eBay.
Yeah. Oh, I bought it. I actually bought it. I'd already bought it, and I'm like, hey, dude, what's the serial number? So I can get it.
Eddie, well, maybe it's changed since my day. I haven't. It's been 10 years since, maybe about 9 years since I was fucking with eBay.
Yeah.
But how many reviews did the guy have?
He has 438, and they're all positive. That's why I bought from him. I trust the guy, right? But if
Yeah.
but here's the thing: if he bought it on the street, he doesn't know if it's stolen either. So I said, look, all I need to know is, give me the serial number, and you have to call them up and take your name out of the serial number. And he right back right away. He's like, okay, no problem. I'll take the serial number out of my name. But he still wouldn't give me the serial number. And I gave him about 8 hours. I messaged him 4 times, say, look, I need the serial number so I can double check to make sure we're good. And so he didn't.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I tried to cancel it. So then it wouldn't let me cancel. So I called eBay, and eBay's like, well, you have to wait till you get it. I'm like, look, you don't understand. And I explained to them. They started looking through the messages, and they're like, you know what? All right, here, do me a favor. Send them a message saying you want to cancel it, and then I can bump it up to a couple of days to fix it for you. And I said, okay, cool. The minute I sent him that message asking for cancellation, he responded right away. I'm at the doctor with my kid and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, then why couldn't you have sent me a message a few minutes ago, or something like that, just saying, hey. So I'm pretty sure it's a fake. He probably has a stolen one. So I canceled. He said he's going to accept my cancel, but he didn't cancel it yet, and that was 5 hours ago. So who knows? eBay, though, the good thing about eBay is they always back the buyer. I know as a seller that eBay always backs the buyer.
Yeah.
So...
What I was going to ask is if you looked at every reviews and like how many of them are private, because that's a dead giveaway. Like, you ever notice those motherfuckers that have private reviews?
I never looked. Let me look. Oh, that's somebody else. Let me go and look real quick.
But then again, that was back in my day when I used to pay attention to that.
Yeah. And of course, so I sent these plates out the other day.
So many of these, like selling stuff for like way overpriced with a whole bunch of shipping, and it was like a private review or something like that. I was like, or no, you go to their sales history for that particular item. Like if they sold multiple of them, and it would say private listing or something like that, you were like, yeah, I know what's up.
No, I don't. Everybody says he did good, but it's just, that's too much money, to get screwed over and have, when I could be getting another one or using for something else. So.
Is he selling similar items?
No. It's an electronic guy. He just sells electronics.
Well, that's similar.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He's not selling a pair of shoes and then a Walkman and then a fucking lawnmower.
But that's the other thing where he says this was mine and I only used it once, right? And he's selling it the price that he was selling it for. I mean, I got a really good deal, so I don't know. But anyways, so hopefully eBay hurries up and gives me my money back, and then I can do something else with it. So anyways, and then somebody called me today. They want to buy my. I get these offers to buy my house every single day. And my stepdad said, oh, just find out what they're going to offer you. Let's see. So I took them up, and they're supposed to send me an offer today, but they still haven't yet. So you never know.
I think it's a scam.
Yeah.
They actually know the right address.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I get phone calls and texts all the time. And they think I'm some guy named Barry that owns land on a place that I don't even know where the hell it is.
Well, apparently Madeira right now is worth a lot of money, cause I've been looking at houses around here, and they've like last year at this time you could buy a house like mine for like $100,000. Now it's way over $200,000. So I think that's why. But mine's such a fixer-upper house. My stepdad's all see how much they'll offer you for you. Then you gotta fuck with fixing it up, and we'll get you another house. And I was like, all right. But my house is paid off. That's the only thing. Why should I go and do that? Matt, yeah, I do have a place to stay
in there.
Huh?
Maybe because it's 100 degrees in there, you don't have insulation.
Yeah. And I told him too. I'm like, my house is a total remodel.
And you got people peeing in
my alley.
I understand. Yeah. You gotta get. I hate picking on your state, but it's so easy to do that. I'm sorry.
Eva, what's going on, mamas?
Eva!
And Matt, yes, I do have a place to stay in Portland. Actually, not in Portland. I'm going to be staying outside of Portland. Number one, we never stay in Portland. You always get a place outside. But Willow and Trade for Trump are going to let me stay at their house. And in fact, Willow is actually going to babysit Donnie for me while I'm at the event because I will not take Donnie to events like that. I don't trust Antifa around
Big
my
boy.
dog.
He's
Right?
just hanging out with him. It ain't babysitting. Donnie's a big boy.
Well, yeah, that's true. And Willow, I think Willow actually, she's like excited to get to keep Donnie to herself for a little bit. You know, you're 30 West. 30 West. I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. Oh, you're 30 minutes west of Portland. Ah. See, I'm rushing up there and I'm coming straight home, so I don't know. I don't know what. I'm not gonna be able to stay there for very long, right? You don't trust Donnie in public? Why? You think he'll hurt somebody? I take him in public all the time. I just don't trust Antifa with them.
Have you ever been upset with Donnie in public?
No, why?
Because he's going to feed off your energy. That's probably why Julius would say that.
Ah, maybe, maybe.
If he sees you getting upset, that you know, what'd you say to my daddy?
Right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I got you, Matt. Thank you.
He don't like you. Why don't he like you? I'll bite your balls off.
Yeah. Thank you,
Sam?
Matt. I appreciate the offer. Willow already offered for me to stay at her house. In fact, she says she's smoking a brisket for me. So, yeah. Yeah, Donnie is. He's. Yeah. He doesn't have that much. But that's why I'm not taking him with me to the event. But I don't want to leave him at home because he gets separation anxiety and he chews up my house. So he's going with. But it'll be cool. No, thank you though, Matt. I definitely have a place to stay up there. Donnie needs a body arm spike collar, right? I don't know. He could take down easily a couple Antifa, easily. So what's good with everybody? Everybody having a good day? You have a good weekend? You know. I hope you are. I'm gonna have a good weekend pretty soon, and then I'm gonna have a good week in a while. Because we're gonna go and go to Las Vegas. Vegas. What's up, Don Childers? How's everybody? I already said that. Sorry. I'm tired, guys. I haven't been sleeping well lately, so. Right? No, Donnie's not a proud dog, though. Donnie's just a regular dog. He's just daddy's little helper, huh? Oh, monster. He doesn't even really help me. Donnie just keeps me alive. How about that? Huh, monster? You my good boy. That's what he does for me. He makes me feel loved like you guys do every day. I think Donnie's probably more of one of those emotional support dogs than anything. You're a little gassy, God Rides a Harley. I know, God Rides a Harley called me the other night. We talked for a little bit. I like his accent, you know. But yeah, Kim Tone's going to Vegas. And so the funny part is, they're all renting scooters too. So we're gonna have my little scooter gang going. What happened to your background?
I just decided to change it. I got tired of where it was cutting it off.
Ah,
If everybody likes it, I'll bring it back though. I don't give a shit.
I got you. No, our flit, we're not going to Pahrump. No, we're not. Anyways, what else we got going on here today? Let me move this over here because we're gonna have to start doing some news. You know what, Drunk, I am gonna play that liberal hive mind. I don't know if I get in trouble. I get in trouble. We'll figure it out.
Word.
I don't think he'd be a dick. You know, I never share his videos. What do you guys think? Who watches Liberal Hive Mind? He did one today on the Democrats, leaving Texas, and it was pretty good. So I wanted to show it. I don't think he'll mind.
A lot of videos a day. I'd probably say I watch at least 2 to 3 of his a day. I would say.
Right on. Alrighty. Well, let's get started with the news. Let's get this show started. Let me find my little news stuff here. Anyways. But yeah, so this weekend is going to be crazy in Portland. And if you guys are in the Portland area and you want to go with us, you can go with us, guys. But it's going to be, what word should I use? It's going to be crazy. I guess that's a good word. What do you think? It's going to be
interesting.
Interesting. There we go. Yeah, and I gotta tell you right now, if you scare easily, if you're not good around a lot of people, I wouldn't go. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna enjoy it. I love situations like that. You know me. We're gonna be having fun. Well, hell, we'll just start off with the liberal hive mind. We're talking about the Texas Democrats. How about that?
Here it might be cold up there, so you might want to bring something to like wrap your hands with to keep your hands warm. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah, 'cause it's gonna be really cold.
Yeah, I hear it's going to be cold that weekend.
I hear also if you put those they have those metal, the ones that have metal over your knuckles. Those ones actually help keep your hands warm too. That was just something
All
somebody
because
told
of
me.
reverse polarity and the way the metallic spreads and the way the
Yeah,
sun hits it. Yeah. I heard that too.
yeah, that and they say if you throw those if you spray like bear mace and stuff, it warms up your eyes. Did you know that? I should take some of that because that'll warm up my eyes too, won't it?
Hmm.
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. I think that stuff's overrated. I think both sides need to leave that at home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of people there this weekend. Let's just put it this way. And I saw a name in the chat that just got mentioned. That person might be there too. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, let's watch this video. Can you guys see it? Let's see. Is the video on screen? Yeah, it is. Let's watch this for a few seconds here, or maybe a minute or two.
Broke quorum and are still away from the.
Oops, I didn't start in the right
from
spot.
non-subscribed viewers. And with that,
So go to Liberal Hive Mind, guys, if you haven't watched him. He's pretty good. He never shows his face, but I like watching his shows. So
out of the way, let's roll the tape. All right, guys, so first of all, I'm sure you guys are aware, but if you aren't, here's the backstory. But 5 days ago, the Texas government officially signed arrest warrants for the House Democrats who fled the state.
More breaking news tonight. Arrest warrants have now been signed for Texas House Democrats who, as you know, broke quorum and are still away from the Texas Capitol. House Speaker Dade Phelan signed 52 civil arrest warrants this evening, only hours after the House voted 80-12 to arrest absent Democrats. Our J.D. Miles with an update.
The House will stand at ease. There being 80 ayes and 12 nays, the motion prevails. The Sergeant of Arms and any officers appointed by him are directed to send for all absentees whose attendance is not excused for the purpose of securing and maintaining their attendance under warrant of arrest if necessary.
And so apparently that's all they needed, as we now have an update that Texas runaway Democrats begin leaving Washington, D.C. Some of the runaway Texas Democrats are leaving Washington, D.C., but where they are headed is a mystery. After Texas Senator Ted Cruz stopped Senate Majority Leader and New York Senator Chuck Schumer from passing the For the People Act voting act, some Democrats have given up and are done with staying in Washington, D.C., the Dallas Morning News reported. I think everyone right now is just going on to the next step. Texas State Representative Ina Minyares said, "We've been here for a little over a month. The Senate has taken a recess. So we feel that we've done what we can here in DC. I can't disclose where all of us will be going, but I think right now there's no intention to make quorum in Austin." And I really want to focus on that specific line right over there. We feel that we've done what we can here in DC. And what I question myself is, what exactly did the Texas Democrats, the Texas fleabaggers, do in Washington?
So, Drunk, does he go? I didn't see the whole thing because I didn't have time. Does he actually go into why that, or he says that they admit that their political show was bogus?
Well, I will admit a little bit of Hive Mind's titles can be a little bit
clickbait?
puffery.
Can
Be a little bit of puffery, but then again, sometimes I don't watch it all the way through because I see so much of his stuff, and I am a fan. I'm a subscriber. I get all the notifications, so I'm definitely not talking shit.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't watch it all the way through because sometimes I wasn't hearing what I was expecting to hear, I guess you could say.
I gotcha. Right on. Well, then I'm just going to stop it there. I mean, you guys get the point. Well, what do you guys think about that? I hope
they did say that we accomplished as much as we could here. And he asked a very good question of what the fuck were you talking about? What did you accomplish?
Right.
That was the first thing that popped in my head. And that was the next thing that came out of his mouth. I was like, all right.
Right on.
I'm on level with this guy. But now so now they're dispersing throughout the United States, which makes me think that um, they were able I guess they're able to go track them down and bring them back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, if you don't go to work, you're fucking fired, man.
No shit, right? They're getting paid still. They're still getting paid no matter where they go. They're getting paid. Bunch of bullshit. And they're probably getting paid where they go, because think about it, they're like, oh, we'll come speak at your event, but you got to pay us. That's what most people do, right? Oh,
I'm sure they're getting donations from MacBlue and whatever the fuck.
Right? So, anyways. Don Schilder said he got 3 ballots for the recall election. I know I didn't get my ballot yet for the recall election, but I got a little note in the mail. Gavin hopefully is getting his ass out of California real soon. Real soon. So has everybody heard what's going on in Afghanistan? I mean, it's hard not to hear about it. Y'all know about what's going on? If you don't know, like on Saturday, they were, or about a week ago, they said, well, the Taliban, or Taliban, however you want to say it, have been moving towards the capital, right? And this and that's going to happen. They were giving it like a month or something, or a couple months out. Then all of a sudden on Saturday, they're like, well, the Taliban is now 40 miles from the capital of Afghanistan.
God damn it.
And they're going to be there in a week. Then on Sunday, guess what? They were already there. So the Taliban have taken over the capital of Afghanistan. And, well, now they're trying, like yesterday they tried to fly some people out. Because, we had people there that interpreted for the United States, that helped the United States find these people. And Joe Biden just didn't have a good enough freaking plan to get them out of there. So now these people are screwed. They're going to get killed. And I was listening to Dan Bongino today. If you guys don't know who that is, well, then I don't know where you've been. But Dan Bongino was saying, I was there in 2010. Their airport's in the middle of the city. That's a huge security risk. What happened, drunk? Dog throw up or pee?
No, I knocked my full beer off onto my floor.
Party foul. Party foul.
Some bitch.
So anyways, the Taliban's taken over there. And apparently, I haven't heard the speech yet today because I was out with my stepdad all day. But what I heard was, it says right here, Biden doubles down, blames the Afghan army and President Trump for the chaos. It's President Trump's fault, really. And now, Dan Bongino was saying every president for the last 20 years has had input into this, and it's kind of all up on their face, or all up on them. But at least Donald Trump didn't pull all the troops out of there without a backup plan. Right? Donald Trump just went and, Donald Trump didn't take anybody out of there. So what the problem is now, they pulled out of the airport, and the Air Force base, which was right by Kabul, huh?
From what I hear, he did scale back the amount of troops in Afghanistan tremendously.
Yes.
However,
it
was still fucking under control.
Yeah.
Because I think they understood they were dealing with an alpha male big dick motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the way Dan Bongino explained it today was that, so last month, President Biden gave up the whole entire base that we had there, about half an hour, he says helo flight from downtown Kabul. Well, guess what was on that base? There was all kinds of military vehicles, the LRADs, all this whatever military shit. Excuse me. So thank you, Indico. So now that they've taken over the base, guess what? The Taliban now have tanks and all kinds of armored vehicles that they didn't have before. So had Joe Biden not just given up the base, well,
So I've had while we're on the subject, and I don't
thank you
necessarily.
all that served.
We don't have to ride on it for too long at all, but over these past few days, I've been really confused on what the difference between Al Qaeda, ISIS, and the Taliban are Is that kind of like saying skinheads, Nazis, and the KKK? Like from I don't. Maybe there's somebody out there can that explain the difference because they're all like extreme terrorist groups within the same region, right?
Yeah,
Am I
pretty
wrong
much.
on that?
That's what I think. You know, I just lump them all into one sum as terrorists. You know, just
Yeah.
I don't know the difference. I haven't looked up the difference. I just know that they're all bad people and they're all trying to mess with our country and just take over their country and cut women's head off because they looked at a guy or you know
I understand that, but I do get into these conversations with people that, you know, I want to be as informed as I can. You know what I mean? I don't want to come off, you know, seeming like I don't know the fuck I'm talking about when I misconstrue, the Taliban with Al Qaeda because we trained one of those groups, right? Al Qaeda or the Taliban. We trained them
I
back in
think it was
the
Al Qaeda.
yeah, and then they turned on us.
Yeah. All I know, I don't know. I lump them all together. And since you had that Family Guy meme up behind you earlier, it just reminds me of that. Peter. Or one time the Family Guy was talking. They show the guy and he blows himself up. And then he goes to heaven. And he's like, "Hey, I get 69 virgins, right?" And they pan over and they're like, "Hey, big boy, it was 69 gay virgins." you know. Oh my
I
god.
remember that, but I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was. Are you sure it's that setting? I thought it was like a bunch of like aborted babies or something.
No, it was the one I saw was all gay guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
I got you.
Anyways, well
It'd have been funny either way.
let's get this news going on. So Biden double downs. He blames the Afghan army and President Trump for the chaos. Oh, it was nothing that he did wrong. Nothing that he did wrong at all. So Joe Biden doubled down and shifted the blame as Afghanistan further descended into chaos. Speaking from the White House on Monday, Biden said he stood by his decisions, or maybe Nancy Pelosi's. Whose decisions are these really? And said he stood by his decisions and added, after 20 years there, would never be a good time to pull the U.S. troops out of Afghanistan. It's never a good time to pull out. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
It's my box, but that's what confuses people that I fuck with in the YouTubes.
Huh.
Sorry, I was just saying that while you were in the breakup. Go ahead. Sorry.
See. Okay, I got lost for a second. Biden went on to say the U.S. mission was never to nation build, but rather prevent a terror attack on the homeland. This is what failed and weak leadership looks like from the House Republicans. Let's watch this. I bet you they're not even going to salute him, are they? Is that what's going to happen? Oh, no, they saluted him. They're just saying that's what weak. Yeah, Biden's very weak. I have another story, too, that comments about something saying he's isolated and alone. And that when they do that to a president, that, I don't know, we're going to have to find that one. Ooh, drunk uncle's showing some cleavage. He is, huh? So, on another bad instance, you guys know that Haiti had a huge earthquake, right? And I think, what did they say? Over 1,947 people have died or something so far. They have earthquakes quite a bit there, don't they? I remember a couple years ago we had to do something to help the Haitians too, right? So the United States Coast Guard deployed humanitarian aid to Haiti as the country has grappled with a deadly earthquake. The personnel landed in the Caribbean nation on Sunday and have been assisting search and rescue teams to find survivors in the buried rubble. Let's see what it looks like here. They're having to chopper somebody out of. Oh, you guys might not be able to see that. They're having to medevac everybody out. Well, get this. You know what else is going to happen to them now? Now they're having a typhoon coming. I think they said it was either a typhoon or a hurricane coming through in the next 20 hours. So they're going to be in a lot more trouble now. You saw how windy it was there, right? Well, they got some kind of something. coming up there. It's either typhoon or hurricane. I'm not sure.
You got to be insane to live on an island. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun to live on Hawaii's island. No.
I don't know. I would love to live in Hawaii, but the threat of a dam. But we got so much technology now. You get people, a decent amount of people out. But the volcanoes, man.
Yeah.
You got volcanoes on some, and the hurricanes that just wipe over them. And
well, they were all those islands were made by
everything's made by
the
volcanoes, I think. But islands just have more active ones because they're new, you know.
Right, Julius? Yeah. Yeah, the Durian Trump tweets were pretty good. Although sometimes when Trump would tweet in the middle of the night, and you wake up and you read these things, you're just like, oh, why did he say that? Really? You know, I mean, I love President Trump, but sometimes he, you know.
But most of the time it was funny. I mean, I used to look at him and be like, dumbass. Back when I was a liberal. But I can look back at him now and just fucking laugh. Like, I love watching the first debate. Like, you called women, you know, deplorable and pig-faced and ugly. And he's like, no, just Rosie O'Donnell.
All right.
Like, right. And Wu Flu and Kung Flu. I mean, that's good comedy, man.
Pocahontas. Right?
Yeah.
Anyways. So
fucking funny.
So Chicago, you know, we got Mr. Nice Guy out there and all those people out there in Chicago. I feel bad for you. I've been to Chicago. I would go back, you know, I'd go visit again. But it says Chicago has seen yet another violent weekend with 47 people shot, including a 7-year-old girl who died. Wow, that sucks. The police reported Serenity Broughton was shot along with her 6-year-old sister Aubrey while sitting in a parked car. Aubrey was wounded and has remained in stable condition while Serenity was taken to the hospital where she was later pronounced dead. Right? But yet they wanted to defund the police. They wanted to defund the police.
Did they get the person?
Of course not. This is too big of a weight for a child. The senseless violence has to stop. It's not right, the victim's grandmother, Regina Broughton, expressed. She was a beautiful light, and that was just taken. So, no, they haven't found it. Police said they do not believe the girls were in the intended target, but may not have been caught, but may or may not have been caught in crossfire. They haven't identified anybody. But there's a $2,000 reward. Really? You're going to offer $2,000 for somebody to risk their life by ratting out some other people? You want people to rat, you better get that reward up to like $100,000, right? Nobody's going to rat you out for $2,000. You'll get shot for $2,000 for that. You know?
Then you would take that money and arrest them for aiding and abetting because you know they know that motherfucker that did it.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. You never know.
That's fucking Jesus Christ. Everybody moved to the South. Damn it.
Yeah. All right, let's watch this thing. Oh wait, we gotta watch the commercial first. But I got a whole bunch of stuff.
News Network
on this weekend and Kabul, however you want to say it.
freetalk45.com. Finally, you have the freedom to express your point of view.
I think they say Kabul.
If you're tired of the social media giants chipping away at our most basic and important right to freedom of speech, shadow banning, censoring, and policing.
Oh yeah, Willow and Trade for Trump. Willow's been texting me. She's like, Eddie, we're gonna have crab, and we're gonna have brisket, and whatever vegetables you want from my garden. So it's gonna be a good meal.
And as
she's like, but what can't you eat?
Get some shampoo before you leave with the crabs, you know.
I'm not gonna eat. I can't. I'm allergic to seafood, so I won't get to eat the crabs. But
you
never mind. I get it. It went right over my head. I caught it. And
you must get shampoo to get rid, yeah.
Get the little comb. Yeah, I got it. Oh my god.
You know you take a razor, but you probably still need a shampoo.
My god. Freaking drunk uncle. He was a DJ though, so he knows a lot about crabs.
Hey, you know shampoo, man.
Anyways, let's see what they're going to say about Afghanistan.
And the Biden administration is scrambling to defend their recent actions in the region. One America's Sam Balk has more. With the Taliban making their way into Kabul and U.S. forces evacuating
Kabul.
via helicopter from the U.S. Embassy, many are
Where,
calling the
Indigo?
moment Joe Biden's Saigon. Administration officials this weekend have scrambled to change that narrative. Secretary of State Antony Blinken recently said what happened in Afghanistan was inevitable following our withdrawal from the country. When asked if Biden is to blame for the hasty and chaotic manner in which the U.S. exited the country, he said the U.S. was just adjusting to the facts on the ground.
Jake, what we've done, what the president has done, is make sure that we were able to adjust to anything happening on the ground. And the fact that he sent additional forces in, we had those forces at the ready, fully prepared to go in the event that this moved in a direction where we needed forces in place to ensure that our personnel was safe and secure.
Biden promised in July that the Taliban were at little risk of taking over the country. When this was proven wrong, he released a statement blaming 45th President Donald Trump for making a deal with the Taliban for an orderly withdrawal. However, even among Biden-friendly media, this deflection...
Wait a minute, hold on. Are you all right, Eva? What's going on? You say you feel like jumping. What's going on?
I'm not going Indigo, not Portland. No, ma'am.
No, I'm going to Portland by myself. Well, not really. I'm going with a whole bunch of patriots, but I'm going by myself. Eva, what's going on? What do you mean you feel like jumping? Hold on. I'll show you guys something too, real quick.
Got to jump somebody.
Yeah. Let's go here. I think it might be in here. Oh, he's doing this. I'm gonna circle back on this. I gotcha. Let's see. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier, and you were like, "Is it real or not?" And let's see. Let me see if I can find it on here.
Well, who, me?
Yeah, you were asking how true it was about Cuomo. Let's see.
I can't remember what we were talking about. It's my day off. Give me a break.
Let me find it.
Unexpected day off. That sucks.
I know, right? Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I read it earlier. Oh, here. Oh, no. Never mind. You know what? My stepdad may have gave me bad news. Never mind. I'll shut the F up. Did Eva respond yet or what? Panda, calm down, mamas.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to have plenty of friends, Indigo. It's probably best that I don't go there because I don't play by Proud Boy rules. I can't do that.
Get out the bed.
You know, don't hit first type thing. I can't play by that rule.
Yeah, Eva, everything's going to be all right. Don't worry. Everything's going to be okay. Just take a deep breath and, you know, things will get better. I promise. Things always got to get better, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Been
It'll
there
get better.
bunches of times. Bunches of times. And you know what sucks is when motherfuckers like us tell you that it's going to get better. I used to hate that shit. I still do hate that shit. When I get like real down, they're like, you know, things will get better. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, but it will though. I know.
I know. Yeah, but you know, it's the truth. But people don't like hearing that when they're down. But I mean, I don't know what else to say.
One American News Network is.
Sorry, I'm trying to. Fuck! I just fucked it all up. Now I gotta start all over. I was trying to get the commercial through. I hate these commercials that they have on these damn shows. They don't even let you mute them. But anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think I was done.
Okay. Let's see. Let me play this so we can get through the thing.
And as Kabul falls to the Taliban, the Biden administration is scrambling to defend their recent actions in the region.
Perfect.
One America's Sam Balk has more.
With the Taliban making their way into Kabul and U.S. forces evacuating via helicopter from the U.S. Embassy, many are calling the moment Joe Biden's Saigon. Administration officials this weekend have scrambled to change that narrative. Secretary of State Antony Blinken recently said what happened in Afghanistan was inevitable following our withdrawal from the country. When asked if Biden is to blame for the hasty and chaotic manner in which the U.S. exited the country, he said the U.S. was just adjusting to the facts on the ground.
Jake, what we've done, what the president has done, is make sure that we were able to adjust to anything happening on the ground. And the fact that he sent additional forces in, we had those forces at the ready, fully prepared to go in the event that this moved in a direction where we needed forces in place to ensure that our personnel was safe and secure.
Biden promised in July that the Taliban were at little risk of taking over the country. When this was proven wrong, he released a statement blaming 45th President Donald Trump for making a deal with the Taliban for an orderly withdrawal. However, even among Biden-friendly media, this deflection blame game is not gaining much traction. CNN has released numerous pieces recently arguing that Biden is most at fault for the disaster in Kabul. Republicans have jumped in to criticize Biden on top of the newfound media scrutiny. Representative Kevin McCarthy, the Republican leader in the House, did not hold back in tweeting about the situation. The California Republican said Biden was mismanaging the situation and created an embarrassment for the whole nation. Representative Michael McCall of Texas went on to CNN to lay ire on Biden. Asked to respond to Secretary Blinken's argument, McCall said these events would be a stain on the entire presidency.
You know, I think the secretary's been devoid of reality this whole time.
Yeah, see, everybody's just pissed off at him. Willow, what did you say? Willow, you said something that made me laugh. Or Josephine. Josephine, you should start asking for bail money. Yeah, that's been mentioned already. Not here, but I might need some. Hey, Matt, if you're with Portland any other time, are you gonna be there on Sunday? Are you gonna be on there on Sunday? It would be interesting to meet you. But no, Eva, you're gonna be all right. Eva, just look at me. Look at all the shit I've gone through. I've felt down in the dumps before. You just gotta kind of think happy thoughts. And I know Drunk Uncle says I hate hearing that, but I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, but Eva, you got a bunch of love up in this motherfucker.
Right.
As soon as I see your name pop up in the chat, like, hey, Eva, like I don't even wait for you to even say hey.
Huh.
Even if you don't even say hey to me when you first pop in, as soon as I see that little pink circle and see Eva, I'm like, hey.
I told you when she pops in or when people pop in?
No, whenever I first see it pop up on the
she
scroll.
goes to chat. Oh, okay, yeah.
My mind is focused to see, you know, see, there it is, pink. I mean, it stands right out.
You're ruining us all.
You know?
You're fine, Eva. Just don't. I just don't know what to. I'm not good at bringing people up because I've always been in your place. So. There you. Matt says he's gonna. Matt's working this weekend. Well, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. I know I didn't do it very good. All right, let's watch Fox News. They're a little bit better. What's up, Jenny? Fox News is a little bit.
That commentator was a little bit dull, yeah.
Yeah, they always are.
It's like listening to, what is it, NPR?
Was carried out is meeting.
Yeah, they gotta hire me.
From the North Lawn. Good evening, Jackie.
Good evening, Brett. The president took no questions after his remarks, promptly returning to Camp David. His address closely mirrored last month's, laying out his reasons for the withdrawal, which he says he stands by. But he did concede that his administration failed to gauge just how quickly the Afghan government would collapse.
The truth is, this did unfold more quickly than we had anticipated. So what's happened?
More quickly? Who's writing is freaking, this happened more quickly? Who's writing this shit more quickly? That's not proper English. You wouldn't think a president would say more quickly.
Difference 5 or 20 years.
But it wouldn't be quicklier, would it?
More quickly is not proper English as far as I know, right?
So you would think it would be quicklier. But that's not right either.
No, it's quicker. All you say is quicker. You don't say more quickly, you say quicker.
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Americans suck at English, or at least Southerners do.
Yeah, just saying.
Afghan military collapsed sometime about
I think we missed a whole bunch.
The president acknowledged his decision will be criticized. He said he preferred that over passing the war to a fifth U.S. president. But he also passed blame, including to Afghan President Donnie, who fled the country, and to former President Trump for committing the U.S. to a withdrawal timeline and ceasefire agreement that would have expired. Biden also framed the Afghan government's collapse as proof that a continued military presence would not have made a difference 5 or 20 years from now.
Faster.
So I'm left again to ask of those who argue that we should stay. How many more generations of America's daughters and sons would you have me send to fight Afghanistan's civil war when Afghan troops will not?
How the withdrawal was carried out is meeting criticism from all sides. Fox News confirmed the administration scrapped prior plans to send Afghan refugee applicants to third countries for vetting, now instead taking some 30,000 to U.S. military bases in Texas and Wisconsin. But chaos has engulfed the airport. Biden tried to
Where are you going to put them? We got all the illegals.
Themselves. Critics slammed President Biden for ignoring his military leader's advice that this would happen.
Oh yeah, I guess they're coming here
from why we did not begin evacuating
let me stop the video. What's that, drunk?
I said, I guess they're all coming here from what AOC wants, and from what I've been seeing on the Twitter sphere.
Yeah. So here's what I find funny. So they pulled all these troops, and all these people are in trouble now. They're always talking about, what about the people that are seeking asylum? What about them, right? But your president just left a whole bunch of people that helped us out, translated for us, gave us information, who are now going to be murdered because they helped us. And they just left them. Their president.
They want to let people travel, what is it, like 2,000-3,000 miles on foot, and somehow they make it the United States border, and they're like, oh, they're just seeking the better life, this, that, or the other. Like, I'm conflicted on this. I'm really conflicted. But, you know, the people in Cuba and the people in Afghanistan, you know, I'm so confused. You don't give a fuck about people that are about to be murdered. Like, they're going to be, and don't even think about the women and the children. I'm not even talking about little girls. I'm talking about little boys too.
Yeah.
I know what goes on over there. I've heard it. I know soldiers.
Oh yeah. We all know what happens over there, right? Let me wait for this stupid commercial to go through. Actually, so it says former CIA analyst and MSNBC guest Matt Zeller criticizes President Joe Biden's speech on the ongoing Afghanistan crisis amidst praise for it from the liberal network hosts. Oh, we love Biden. He's doing such a great job. Biden addressed the nation from the White House on Monday, and about talking about the troop withdrawal. But Zeller appeared with hosts Brian Williams and Nicole Wallace on Deadline White House to discuss the speech at length. It said Williams complimented Biden's speech, claiming he didn't run from his responsibility. He didn't run from it. He owned it. He owned the fact, as he put it, the buck stops with him. No, he didn't. We just watched it. He blamed Donald Trump and everybody else. So, let's hear. We can watch it real quick. Let's see what he says to him.
So I'm curious to hear your reaction of this consequential speech by the American president. Didn't run from it. He owned it. He owned his decision. He owned the fact that, as he put it, the buck stops with him.
I hope he gets
home. Hold on, drunk, hold on, please.
I feel like I watched a different speech than the...
You always talk right when they're saying something important. Hold on, buddy. Hold on 1 second. We got 1 minute and 54 seconds.
I hope he gets to own their deaths, too. I feel like I watched a different speech than the rest of you guys. I was appalled. There was such a profound, bold-faced lie in that speech. The idea that we planned for every contingency. I have been personally trying to tell this administration since it took office. I've been trying to tell our government for years that this was coming. We sent them plan after plan on how to evacuate these people. Nobody listened to us. They didn't plan for the evacuation of our Afghan wartime allies. They're trying to conduct it now at the 11th hour. The thing that they were most concerned about was the optics of a chaotic evacuation. Well, they got exactly what they were most concerned of by failing to do what was right when we could have done it. We had all the people and equipment in place to be able to save these people months ago, and we did nothing. I'm appalled that he thinks we only need to take 2,000 people. There's 86,000 people who are currently left behind in Afghanistan alone. We've identified all of them for the government. I have no idea why he claims that people don't want to leave Afghanistan. I have a list of 14,000 names right now of people who want to get out of Afghanistan. And the idea that the Afghan military should be blamed for this, do you know how many casualties the Afghan military took in an average year? More than the United States did in 20. When you're not getting paid on a regular basis, when you're not getting fuel, when no one is supplying you with ammunition, and yet you're still showing up to the fight, how dare us for having to blame these people for not having the audacity to be able to survive a Taliban onslaught? No, no, no. What we need to be doing right now, and what I am appalled that...
See, there you go. Sorry, Drunk. What do you got to say, buddy?
I can't remember what I was going to say, but what I try to do is say things in between what they're saying. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's cool. But you got to do that like 2 seconds long. You went into like a whole speech real quick, and so I had to stop it.
I know, but generally there's like a little delay between like the satellite, this, that, or the other.
Yeah.
But I kind of, from what I hear, I like what this guy's saying, and from what I understand and from what I've been hearing, nobody is happy with this except for angry people on YouTube.
Yeah,
like
right?
The left and the right is like, yo, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Is my understanding. I could be wrong. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
No. But I mean, I've been hearing both sides, and so maybe this is a good thing, but it's not a good thing because, I mean, a lot of people are going to die.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to fucking die. I need to talk to more of my military people. I hope more of my military people come in to the shop.
Leave the kitty alone, Donnie.
And so I can talk to them,
Yeah.
Because I don't want to base my opinion on shit unless I talk to more people that were in Afghanistan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll base my opinion on what their feelings are because they were there. They know what the hell is going on. And, I'll go from there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it. What, Donnie? Look, your kitty doesn't want to be near you right now. He wants to sit behind my back. Donnie's going nuts because the kitty's behind my back and not in Donnie's lap. And now, Brownie, get down, mamas. Man, Eva, I know, I don't know what to say, Eva. I was going to say the same thing over her, so I don't know. Donnie, calm down, monster.
Evas. We love the Evas.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a big thing. Sorry, Donnie's hitting buttons over here now. You bet Elon Omar is wet? You think so? You think he's gone? Do you think they took him out?
Who?
Oh, no, wait. Are you saying Ilhan Omar? Is that who you're talking about? Ex-Obama advisor calls on Biden to shake up national security team after the disaster in Afghanistan. Was that the same guy that Donnie. Now he's knocking my chair. You want to start a fight, Boris? Yeah? Omar, Harry, Beast, Best Harry, and then...
Boris, as long as you're not naturally from Russia, I'll fight. But if you're from Russia, then I'm going to go away.
Leave the cat alone. All right, so let me stop this news. I hate their stupid
I'm trying to fuck with a Russian. Sorry.
Family friend of yours got blown up in Afghanistan and barely survived. Yeah, I bet you they're pissed off too, Josh. And I'm sorry you're feeling bad too, Josh. So let's see. An Obama administration advisor called on President Joe Biden to shake up his national security team after the Taliban quickly seized control of Afghanistan as the U.S. withdrew in troops. Brett Bruin, I guess, who was director of global engagement in the Obama White House, penned a scathing opinion piece in USA Today. Headline, Ex-Obama Advisor. Why Biden must fire his national security advisor for Afghanistan failure. They should. I mean, But the problem is Biden's not going to take responsibility. He's blaming everybody else. It's not Biden's fault. Why would it be Biden's fault?
Norwegian, is that Norway? Is Norwegian from Norway?
Yes. I'm pretty, yeah.
Okay, Boris, we can box. I don't know exactly where Norway's from, but you're not Russian, so we can box for fun.
For fun?
Yeah. But he's not Russian. I ain't trying to fuck with no Russians. Those motherfuckers wrestle bears for fun.
You don't want to fight, what the heck was his name from,
What, Rocky?
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading.
No, I'm thinking about Habib. That motherfucker was wrestling bears at 7 years old, bro. He was wrestling baby brown bears at 7. You don't fuck with them Russians. They are batshit crazy.
Right, Kim? Ultimate. So a whole bunch of Afghanistan people are sitting outside the White House right now.
Don't book a cheap hotel.
Complaining to Biden, but I don't think he's gonna listen. Like, who was it? It was in the background. I was with somewhere today, and an Afghanistan reporter was in the White House, and she couldn't even talk. She was crying. Just crying on stage when she got her chance to ask a question of President Biden, and it was bad. She couldn't even. She's like, now I forgot my question. I'm so upset because her friends are dying over there. But it says hundreds of American protesters gathered outside the White House on Sunday to support Afghan civilians. The group also called on the international community to denounce the Taliban and for President Biden to do more. I don't know if he can actually process those words. Those words are too big for him. Do more. He does less. One woman who spoke with Fox News broke down in tears. She said, "My family is there. All my people are there. They're killing all my people." Now, have you guys seen this? I'm going to show you guys this video. If you haven't seen this, this is kind of upsetting. I'm not going out filming tonight, no. So watch this. These are people running with the United States Air Force plane, hanging on. They actually fall off when the plane takes off, from what I understand. Oh, they didn't show that part. Okay. But you know what else bothers me on this? You know what's scary about this? Here in America, in any country, you can't get to the frickin' to the runway of the airport. Who knows what these people could be putting on that plane? What if they just attached a bomb to it? You're telling me that's not scary for the people inside the plane and also the people outside the plane? What if they run those people over?
I assume that they don't care.
Right? But this wouldn't be happening if Joe Biden wouldn't have gave up that base a couple months ago. They could have been flying people out of that base, right? Oh, look at the people walking to the White House. There you go. There's some maybe possibly Persian women there for you, drunk uncle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, drunk uncle likes those Persians.
Look at that beard, though. I admire that beard. It's well kept.
He needs to grow it out a little bit more and put the little twinge on it or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? I guess we can hear what they're saying now. Let's see.
I just we're over it.
We're gonna face the consequences again. We had 9/11 because of this. And if you're giving back the power to the people, the same type of people, savages, you're giving them ammunition, you're giving them money, you're giving them power, this is going to come back. This is not just bad for Afghanistan, this is bad for the world, it's bad for the neighboring countries, it's bad for America. Afghanistan!
Long live Afghanistan! Apparently they've already taken down the Afghani flag even from there. They've already ripped the Afghan flag down out of their country. So let's see. MSNBC slams photo of Biden alone at Camp David during Afghanistan briefing. Conveys isolation. So I don't know much about this, but let's see what they're saying here.
I think I know we're gonna they're going to go with this. We'll see.
Well, let's see. So it says MSNBC joined a chorus of voices Monday criticizing a photo of President Joe Biden sitting alone in Camp David for a virtual briefing of the deteriorating situation in Afghanistan. Anchor Andrea Mitchell commented on a photo released from the White House on Sunday showing an isolated Biden amid the gravest foreign policy crisis of his presidency, which he's only been in there for, what, 7 months now? As the U.S. withdrew troops from Afghanistan. Look at that. He's sitting there all by himself. Where is everybody? That's what I don't get. Shouldn't a whole bunch of people be there?
On the screen.
What? It's not on the screen?
No, they're on the screen. That's where everybody's at. Virtual.
Yeah, where's all the people that should be with them? And let's see who's on the screen. Let me see if I can... You can't zoom in good enough to see it. So it looks like the center one is probably Kamala Harris.
But you should stay zoomed in on that if the article is going where I think it's going.
Well, let's see where it goes. The photo, I can't stay on that screen because I got a...
Oh, I know, but you'll probably want to go back to that.
The photo of Biden, who returned from Camp David to the White House on Monday amid bipartisan outcry over vacationing amid the crisis, conveyed the wrong message to critics. Let's see. Well, the photo of Mr. Biden sitting there alone was really bizarre. He should have gone back to the White House. He should have been engaged with his entire staff. It's very odd, and it's a bad political optics. None of that is important. The only thing that's going on right now, of any interest to the American people or American policy apparatus, is how we get the remaining Americans through a Taliban perimeter into Kabul and out. So let's see. Heck of a job. White House telecommunications shop. I figure you'd want to crop out the conference screens labeled CIA and Doha Station. Let's see. I don't know if they're going where you thought they were going. They're saying it was he was publicly silent. I don't know. Where were you going with this?
You done with the article?
Yeah. Where were you going with this?
It's fucking fruit flies. God damn it. Okay, so there's two different stories that are floating around. That this is a stock image, or for some reason that the war room, isn't this called the war room? Doesn't have fucking Bluetooth clocks. So the clock's up there. There's a discrepancy about two of the clocks up there because they were
shit, what did I just do?
So I guess two of the countries are set on two different time zones that don't necessarily follow the same daylight savings time or whatever the fuck. But anyway, the clocks are wrong on the screen. So they're thinking that this photo was taken in I don't want to speak out of turn. I think January, not January, like May.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So there's this like weird like time lapse, or not time lapse, but I don't know whatever the fuck it is. I don't know how they do that shit.
I know what you're talking about. So what
the clocks are fucked up. It's a stock image.
What they're saying is this. Look, so Anchorage does not change their time. You can ask Boris. So if it was taken today, Boris, how many hours are you behind me right now? And so if we were in the wintertime, Boris would be off a different amount of hours than what he is right now. So that's what Drunk Uncle's trying to say. Because this one place doesn't have the time change, then it should the clock is wrong, and it only says that it would have been in a wintertime.
Yeah, I don't understand it. That's just what I was hearing today.
I gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's a possibility. Who the heck knows? Who knows? All right, Lindsey Graham slams Biden Afghanistan speech. No one is to blame but himself. I hope my Wi-Fi. I hope I'm not on Wi-Fi. Son of a bitch. I am.
Son of a bitch.
Hold on. You know what? The cat just knocked my Wi-Fi over. Hope it didn't mess us up, guys. Hope it didn't mess it up. Yep, and it did. Son of a bitch. Oh, maybe not. Get over here, cat. Harold, get over here. Are we still live, guys? Can you let me know?
So far.
Yeah, well, I'm live with you, so I guess we'll be live with them. Anyway, so Senator Lindsey Graham took aim at President Biden after the president's address on Monday. President Biden chose a dangerous and dishonorable path in Afghanistan, and he has no one to blame but himself. With today's speech, President Biden reinforced the view he still does not understand the war on terror or how to protect America from the threat of radical Islam. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. We're still on. Cool.
You still running, baby?
Darn cat. Yeah, you know what else the new kitten did?
Bring you a present?
No, Carol decided that he was going to use my iPad as a chew toy and chew part of the screen off. So now I have a big old crack and missing parts of my screen on my iPad Pro.
Harold?
Yep. And I can tell because when you look at the rubber around it, it's little tiny teeth marks. Donnie's teeth marks would be big and huge because he's a 110-pound dog. So yeah, damn cat. All right, so it says Afghans who clung to the departing U.S. plane fall to their death in chaos that left 7 dead. So 7 people have died from that plane now. Let's see if they show it. Well, I don't think they're going to show the video. They might. Let's see. Let's see if we can see it. Nope, they don't. I wonder if they have it on YouTube.
Julius, I think it's because I have a turtle in my room. I can't really sanitize my air too much when I have turtle water laying around. You know what I mean?
Let's see if we can... Let's see if they show it in this video right here. This video may be inappropriate for some users, so I guess they're going to show it in here. Whoa. Loud music. Holy jeez, you can't see people falling. What the... Now, why would you hang on to a plane when it's taken off like that? Do you really think that you could live through that? Or are they just that desperate?
72 versions, motherfucker.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get some pussy.
See, they're just running with the plane, and this guy's like, "Hey, take my picture." I guess they thought they were gonna hang on to the wheels as it went up and then get inside. But watch this right here. They show it. See, look, there goes somebody. There goes another person. Wow. Now do you die? I heard you can die from the fall. Do you think they died before they hit the ground? What do you guys think?
Heart attack, maybe.
You think so? Because I mean, that's gotta suck. Can you imagine hitting the ground like that?
Yeah, I would imagine that, you know, once you leave the plane that you realize, oh fuck, and your heart explodes before you get there.
Yeah.
But I guess unless you have some sort of monitor on, you'd never know.
Yeah, that's true, huh? Chat box says anybody who's been with the... Oh man, but look, I mean, how did these people get on the airport runway anyways? That's what I want to know. Right? I don't know. But there you go, folks. You got to see the video of the people falling off the plane. That's not good. Not good at all. But yet it's not Biden's fault. Biden did nothing. I did nothing wrong. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. So let's see.
These people all also designate one hand to wipe their ass with.
Yeah, that's why you say you never shake their hand.
Yeah. My buddy was in Afghanistan, and he said you always shake the right hand because I think it's the left hand. I would assume, or vice versa. But you shake the opposite hand of whatever the fuck they wipe their ass with. And he said that he was with a friendly, I guess, and he went to shake his hand, and the guy reached over his other hand and put it on top, and he just went, BAM! And just knocked him the fuck out, and his officer got onto him, or whoever the fuck.
Yeah.
And he's like, that motherfucker touched me with his other hand. And he was like, oh, okay. Touche.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And also they is within their culture to mess with little boys.
That's what I was wondering, Johnny.
Yeah, that's kind of
yeah,
like for fun. And it was like, no, he even I think he even went a little deeper. He said sheep, boys, and then women were just for procreating. That's fucking nasty, man. What the fuck's the matter with those people?
Right.
And this is coming from somebody who was there, you know? This ain't no fake news.
All right, so Jason Chavez, I don't know who that is, but it says, Dear Republican Trump haters, what did you get for your trade? A little less than a year ago, a significant number of independent and Republican voters decided to trade bad tweets for bad policy. Today, your Twitter feed is void of President Trump's tweet, but the price was high. Gone are the good policies that drove the Trump economy and made the world a safer place. In their place are policies anti-ethical to prosperity, freedom, and security. You traded energy efficiency for, and we're not even energy efficient, for dependency on the Middle East, whereas a year ago you enjoyed inexpensive gas, high-paying energy jobs, and fewer incentives to entangle ourselves in Middle Eastern politics. Today, President Biden is begging OPEC to produce more oil, right? And he's letting people die over in Afghanistan. Just sad. But what are we going to do? Somebody in a text message today, they had a flag that says, don't blame me, I voted for Trump. Right? I voted for President Trump. Anybody in here willing to admit that they didn't vote for President Trump if they didn't? I voted for him.
I'm willing to admit who I voted for in the primaries.
Who'd you vote for in the primaries?
Bernie Sanders.
Oh, because you weren't Swift. You were still a Democrat back then, huh?
Yep, I was still fucking like I was halfway in my transition. But
when are you getting the operation?
Huh?
When are you getting the operation?
I already had it.
You already have it? Nice.
I think it was probably maybe a week before the actual election that I finally came out of the closet, as we might say, and be like, I'm a Trump guy now.
Yeah.
Because for the longest time, I was just, I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with them Democrats no more. Like, oh, you're a Trumper now? I was like, no, I don't fucking like that guy. I don't know anything about him. But I know I don't like these fucking people. And then they'd ask me a week later and be like, I treated it like it was a relationship. I was like, me and Trump are texting back and forth, on Facebook. And then next time they're like, oh, we're texting. Oh, we went out on a date.
Man.
I kept it light, but it is, it took me a while because I fucking hated Trump for the longest time. Because I was lied to.
Yeah.
I was straight up lied to. So.
Right on. All right, so it says, Mom says Southwest flight attendant told her to glue a mask to her toddler's face. Are you freaking kidding me? Glue the mask to your toddler's face. That's freaking stupid. So a Virginia Beach mother is speaking out after a Maxis incident she said involved her 2-year-old on a recent Southwest flight. She was on the August 12th flight from Orlando to Norfolk, Virginia with her husband and her 2 kids, 4 and 2. Her 2-year-old daughter, Drew, was crying and would not keep on her mask. She's a 2-year-old. What do you expect, right? Drew is a thumb sucker, and her only way she biologically knows how to soothe herself is by sucking her thumb, which is damn near impossible with a mask. Right? And it says, Cleek and her husband held Drew down, she said, trying to get her to wear her mask while 2 flight attendants stood over them watching. The mask police, right? What happened next, Cleek wrote on Instagram after the incident, had her still shaking. Cleek said she was given 2 options. Cut a hole in the mask, she said she was told sarcastically, or glue it to her face. Bullshit, right? Just bullshit. The mama, too, said she is a rule follower and doesn't want to come across as anti-mask. I just know that regardless if it was sarcasm or not, I was embarrassed and trying to follow the mandate as best as I could. Oh, man, if that was my mom, she would have jumped up and fucking knocked the hell out of those 2 flight attendants. Oh, my gosh. Good night, Johnny. But when last plane I flew from, was it Washington, D.C.? No, from Minneapolis. Every few seconds, they're going to somebody. Put on your mask right. It's not covering your nose. Put on your mask right. Put on your mask right. It's like, bitch, calm the fuck down. Jeez Louise. Mask police. That's why Drunk Uncle is worried about flying to Las Vegas, because he's worried about what's going to happen on the plane. He thinks he might have to get a vaccine, and he doesn't want to get it. And I can't go drive him over because he can't drive for more than 2 hours either, or otherwise he gets not nervous, but what would you call it? You get
I can't sit still for that long. I can't sit still for that long, and you're gonna have to stop every fucking 30 or however many times I go piss. Come on now.
Well, luckily they have a bathroom on the plane. You just gotta.
But also, I'm getting fucking paranoid about being around vaccinated people.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't. I'm not a person that gets paranoid very easily, so I just kind of.
I'm also claustrophobic. I've never had problems being on a plane. It's not the problems being on a plane.
But having the mask on is claustrophobic. Is bothering your claustrophobia, right?
Well, shit. You can't say certain things on there. Yeah. I don't think the mask is doing what it should. And I'm going to be on a plane with a bunch of motherfuckers, and I'm not used to being that close to people for that long a time. And
I know. I've flown to Washington, D.C. twice in the last 8 months. I flew to Minneapolis and I flew to Austin. You're sitting on these planes like this, too, and it, sucks.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
I wish I had the money to where I just I'm going to buy 2 seats so there's nobody sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm getting to that point to where I'm just I don't want to be fucking near them people.
Yeah. Well, and now you were telling me earlier that you know, Drunk apparently has some stuff going on with his house, and he sounds like he might not even be able to afford going now.
Yeah, this fucking rat, this fucking asshole's fucking up my house, and I think I'm gonna have to redo the whole insulation up here. And Jesus Christ, I want to go so bad. I haven't had a vacation in forever, and I think 4 years since this. I went on a vacation for 2 days.
Yeah.
Maybe. Everything else has been work related.
Well, you know what we'll do? We'll do something after the show. Well, not today. I kind of busy today and tomorrow, but maybe on Wednesday or so, we'll do a short little quick video. You can give out your Cash App and we'll make it a little thing. Help Drunk Uncle get to Las Vegas. Maybe somebody might be willing to donate $1 here or $2 there, or to help pay for your trip to Vegas. Luckily, I'm driving, but that's I
don't have a Cash App, but I guess I could set it up. I mean, I guess it can't be that hard.
A Cash App, or do you have PayPal? You used to have eBay, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Or maybe they can send it to my Cash App, and then I'll buy you the plane ticket or something like that. Or who knows how we can do it. Who knows?
If I could just get I know this is impossible. This is impossible. So don't even try to think about trying to set this up, people. But having somebody drive me from North Carolina to Vegas, and you just fucking shoot me up with like Profilol or something like that, so where I'm just incapacitated for
Dude, you know
18 hours,
you
and
know
I'll
what?
wake up and I'm like, oh, we're here.
You know, it just popped in my head. Freaking remember the A-Team and B.A. Baracus was afraid to fly, so they had to shoot him up with some kind of a drug to knock him out, so they could put him on the freaking plane. See, I would drive you. It would be a great, but that means I got to drive all the way. I got to drive 4 times across the country. I got to drive there to pick you up. I got to drive back. Then I got to drive there, back home.
That's crazy, and you would probably be willing to do that if you just had unlimited amounts of money.
Oh, if I did, yeah.
Probably do that, and I'm just like, no.
The problem though is like even for this trip, so I always pay for Taiho's hotel room because Taiho is like my right wing man, and he's on a very limited budget. Not saying I'm not, but he is like my bodyguard in a way. He's not a bodyguard, like he won't get in a fight for me. But Taiho's the guy that like Eddie, he's like your little guy in the back of your head. Like, Eddie, should you really be doing this? That's Taiho. That's how he keeps me out of trouble because he's like, Eddie, I don't think you should be going right there. Or, you know what I mean? So that's why I always take care of Taiho. But so I got to pay for his hotel room and my hotel room and the gas there, and then I told him he pays for his own food. But also, I got to pay my babysitter, and she drives from Fresno, and it costs a lot of money for gas. So I pay her $40 a day to take care of the dogs. So that's another, so I'm adding up. So if I had to pay her, that would take me a week and a half, plus all the fuel to drive over there with my Silverado. That's a lot of gas. So, and plus Donnie I learned Donnie doesn't like driving Saturday night, so he's not going to have fun driving all the way over there and back. And by the time I get there, your front seat would be so full of Donnie's hair that you'd be so full of Donnie's hair. Oh, monster.
Oh, shit, a fucking Greyhound? That was, what? That'd take me 3 days?
Something
How many
like that.
drugs would I have to take to sleep for 3 days? Jesus Christ.
Greyhound sucks, by the way. I've done it. I took a Greyhound
I'm
from here
going to
to
get
Texas.
there. I do believe I've got to get there. I've got to get the fuck out of here. I talked to Eddie about my worries, but I've got to do it.
You need a vacation. And think about it. It's Las Vegas. You want to check out the DJs. We're going to be there on a Saturday night. You can go try and find a way to get in the club. DK Records told me he can get me into a club for us. So we'll get into a club. You can go check out the DJ booth. Maybe a strip club. I don't know.
Yeah.
So there you go. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not fucking bullshitting. Not fucking bullshitting. I've been saving.
Hey, that'll be good for Vegas.
No, well, this is what it's going to cost to get me there and back, is it not?
No, a plane ticket's $300 if you buy it now. And now the rooms, I think they're saying the room is going to cost $200 a person, so that's $500, I think.
Food, scooters, hookers.
Well, you don't have to rent the scooter.
Oh, you just left out the hookers part.
Oh, I don't buy hookers, so.
You just rent them.
No, I don't. I don't know.
I know. I just fucking with you, Eddie.
Plus, can you imagine how much a hooker would cost there? I can only imagine. Unless you go to one like the $20 ones.
Oh, I was told. I've asked.
How much are they?
Like 2,000.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
I was like, nah. I was like, I was just asking people. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm not good at gambling. I don't want a fucking hooker. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Well, let's talk about it.
Show.
So we're going to go to one show for sure. I'm guessing we're going to go to a show, and the shows are like $80 a piece, right?
They're not be a musical or walk the fuck out.
Yeah, well, we're getting scooters, but the scooter, I found the deal. It's like for 3 days, you get it $75 or something like that. But you don't have to get a scooter. I'll bring a wagon, and somebody can pull you on the rented scooter. I guess. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, I would rather pay the extra money to get a beefed up scooter and buy a wagon wheel and just have me ride around like Indian style in the back with my cooler, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I do have a basket for the back of my scooter that we're gonna use for alcohol and stuff like that. So, and like for we're renting a house, drunk. So we're the main goal is to be cooking at the house, so we don't have to spend a lot of money on food. But
that's what my employee was asking. I was like, fuck, I got to spend all this money on food, and she's like,
there's only 2 places that we have to go. We're gonna go to that restaurant. Now I told you we're gonna go to Hell's Kitchen, but the other restaurant where they whack you if you don't eat your burger, we're gonna go to that place too.
Yeah, the Heart
Attack
Hotel.
Grill. No, the Heart Attack Grill. That's what it's called. The Heart Attack Grill.
But that's what my when I was expressing my concerns about my money issues to my employee, she's like, "Oh, so it's like a bunch of guys, right?" And I was like, "No, I think it's pretty much all ladies except for me and Eddie and
Taiho." No, there's 4 and 4. Actually, I think there's more guys than girls. There's only girls that are going are Willow, Kim Tone.
But I didn't know. I was just telling her about all the texts that were. I was like, "Look at this, 124 texts, and I haven't even opened it. Like, what the fuck?" But and she was like, "Well, you could just save some money if y'all just went to the grocery store."
Well, that's what we're
gonna do. I assume there's like all guys there. That's why you're talking about having to spend so much money on food. I was like, I don't fucking know.
No, the only dinners we're actually planning on going to is I told you I'd take you to Hell's Kitchen, and then we're gonna go to the Heart Attack Grill. Other than that, I was planning on trying to eat most of our food at the house because I'm on my Johnny Yuma diet. So.
Oh, I eat like a bird, man. I haven't put a fucking thing in my mouth besides water and beer the whole day.
Well, so we'll be all right. Don't worry. It's not going to be that as expensive as you think. So.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. Well, let's figure it out. You're going. No, we're gonna, and the alcohol, what we do is like what I did last time I was there for our big event. We bought alcohol at the liquor store, or we can go to Costco and buy liquor, and we put it in the back of my scooter, and we just drive around with the cooler.
How many days am I supposed to be there? I heard
5 days. Somebody
claimed I was supposed to be there from the 8th from the 13th. I didn't know
It all depends on how long you want to go for. I'm going to be... So 2 people are there from the 8th to the 12th. And another person is leaving on the 13th. So I have to stay there from the 8th to the 13th. But you don't.
I thought I seen somebody claim that I was going to be there from a date to a date. And I was like, I don't remember telling anybody that.
No, you haven't bought your ticket yet. So whatever you buy your tickets for. Anyways, we'll figure it out. All right, so let's get back to some of the news.
6 days, 3 cases, and maybe about 3-4 pints.
Don't forget the weed you're going to buy.
Oh, I can do without the weed.
Well, we'll see. Anyway, so in New York, a mother of 21-year-old killed in New York City deli blames defund the police movement for her son's murder. Marisol Sanchez, the mother of Jaquan Lewis, who was killed in a shooting at a New York City deli last week, blamed her son's murder on the defund the police movement and called for an increased police presence in her community. It's funny, but all the Democrats will tell you that people don't want more police. People don't want more police. So she stressed that too many innocent people are dying for no reason and that there are too many guns on the streets of New York. We need protection, she said. But then Joe Biden and AOC and all them are saying, no, we want less police. Right? Lewis was an aspiring actor who once appeared as an extra on the show Law and Order and was about to start school to become a nurse. But yet we need less police, according to the Democrats. Sanchez said as she held back her tears that her son left the home, closed the door, and then he opened it back up and said, Mom, I love you, and said, I love you too, baby. Shortly after that, she got the call that her son was dead. But yet they want to defund the police. That's not what their constituents want. I think with all this defund the police stuff, I think that there's going to be a big change in the way the voting happens. Especially after, 7 months of Biden. I think a lot of people are going to change their mind, folks. Right? Oh yeah, but we're not going to any event like that, Matt Rogers. Like, and heck, if Drunk Uncle doesn't want to go to a show, he can stay home and watch Donnie. I'll just leave Donnie home instead of taking him with to the show.
That's right. And we'll watch Impractical Jokers.
But I do want to go to a show at least.
I want to go to a show. Guns N' Roses is supposed to be playing there, but I highly doubt they're going to be there when we're there.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll figure it out.
I'd almost take a loan out to go, even though I fucking hate Axl Rose.
The only thing you need to keep... Oh, sorry. You hate Axl Rose.
Yeah.
But you're a big Guns N' Roses fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know much about Guns N' Roses, do you?
I don't listen. I just listen to the music. I'm not into all the other stuff.
Yeah, I know. I've got to drop it. But Axl Rose did Guns N' Roses dirty. And they've all gotten back together besides Popcorn and Izzy. Popcorn, they won't let Popcorn back in, and Izzy won't come back in, but Axl fucked it all up. He fucked up a masterpiece.
Hold on 1 second, Drunk. I gotta stop you. Just so you guys know, hold on, let me do something here. Let me turn this off for a second. Just so you guys know, if you know how Drunk Uncle and I were saying about all the text message we're beginning. Look, Kim Tone's in the chat room and she's still texting us in the group text.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is my phone still turned off? Oh, they're not even coming through anymore.
Sorry, Kim Tone. I got to mess with you a little bit. Kim Tone, Willow, and you guys got to know, my friend Taiho, like, I've been in group texts with Taiho before, and everybody gets out of there because Taiho sends a lot of messages. So I like... When I first added Taiho to the group text, I'm like, I should tell everybody, warn them. Then next thing you know, Willow and Kim Tone are right there with Taiho sending just as many messages. So I'm like, I guess I don't got to warn anybody.
So I didn't.
I love you, Kim Tone.
Enough to tag people's names into it, so
you can't show it then.
It's just a bunch of numbers that pop up. So I don't know who's texting the most or not. I'm just, all I hear is bah, 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 bah.
Hold on.
And shit.
Let's see. Drunk Uncle and Kim Tone's texting you inside the messages and you don't even read them.
When's the last time you seen a reply from me, Kim Tone? Never. I've posted like twice. In the 6,000 messages, I've replied twice.
All right, hold on. So here's what I can do, because there's no phone numbers. I actually put everybody's name in there, so you won't see phone numbers. So this is our group text. This is our second one, because we had to add in somebody's husband. But look, it's just like... Look, my phone has to download more messages.
You have to load it.
It's just nonstop message after message after message after message.
I showed up to work today on my day off.
It's just message after message after message. It's just funnier than shit.
I showed up to work on my day off today, and the girl that
hold on 1 second. I gotta stop you for 1 second. Just so you know, we're not talking bad about you guys. We're just laughing at the situation. We love you guys.
Absolutely.
We love you guys.
Everybody's excited. But I showed up to work today and I just had no idea that they changed the schedule. I had no idea. And my homegirl that I let do the schedule, we had some miscommunication on my end. That's absolutely on my fault. But she was like, I texted you and I told you to call me back yesterday to make sure that everything was okay and
blame
I
it on
hear
me.
from you. And I was like, yeah, I had to turn my phone off.
Yeah. Well, like, and just so you know, look.
I turned it back on and I was like, look at that. It said 264 or something like that.
Okay. Here's another one. So look at the very top chat. I don't want to show you too many chats. See how it says August 21st and 22nd events, right? Now Tyler's texting. I have... Oh, you can't read that number. It says 300. It says 305 messages.
Kim, I can answer you better on here. See, I just answered your question.
So I looked at this like half an hour ago to kind of clear it from my screen. And in half an hour, I have 305 messages just from one single chat room on Telegram. So you guys can imagine how many messages I get a day.
Oh,
it's just nonstop. Look. Look at my messages. 3,812. And see, look, Telegram just keeps popping up. Telegram. See, look, Telegram. My phone just nonstop goes off. All day long. So, I'll be honest. You know how long it's been since I've had my cell phone turned on? Like, you know, I mean, just the sound. I keep my phone on vibrate nonstop because I get so many messages. I just can't. I can't turn it on because my eardrums will go just like want to strangle somebody. So it's not just you guys. I'm not trying to talk bad. I'm just saying. I just get
just rolling in.
I just get so many messages. Look, they're still coming. They're still coming. And watch, it'll pop on again in another second. Let me keep it far enough away so you guys can't really read them. Because I don't want you guys to read them. But it's just like, watch, my phone will go off again in a second. I'm not Little Miss Popular. It's just, you get in... On Telegram, they put you in a group with like 100 other people, and it's just like.
See, normally it wouldn't bother me. It really wouldn't.
More already again.
But it was caught on my days off, so I generally have my computers and my tablet. I don't fuck with them much, and I hate the fucking phone. But when I'm at work, I have all my shit opened.
Yeah.
So I'm it's like, oh, cling, cling. I'm like, yeah, what's up? You know, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you know what the worst thing is? Like, when I was married, my wife was, like, she did this the most. I know that's not proper English, but you know what it was is, you know, she'd text you something, and you'd answer, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be home in 5 minutes. Right? That should be the end of it. But no, she's got to send that one text that just says, okay. You don't need to send that text, folks. You don't need to send the okay text. We know you saw it. Right? Or like, I'll call her and I'm like, hey, Ben and I are going to go into an event. I'm going to be filming live for the next 5 hours. Okay? She'd have to call me. And I'm like, hang up. I'd like hit do not answer. Right? 2 minutes or 30 seconds later, she's calling me again. And finally, I'd answer the phone like, what the fuck do you want? And she'd be like, well, I know you're filming, but I wanted to ask you a question. I'm like, so text me. Because every time somebody calls you when you're live, it messes it up. It takes you off the internet. Or when you come back, it'll be like this. Hello. You know, the voice will be off. And she would do that to me every single time.
Oh, damn. So it's like going back to dial-up days.
Pretty much. It's like, I just wish, you know, I hate it when, you know, if you tell people, hey, and I've turned on this do not disturb mode, it doesn't work. People still call me. I don't know how.
Right? All you got to do is you got to call back to back. That's all you got to do. It's an emergency call.
Oh, is that why? I see. That's how they get through. It's like, and you know, it's like if people.
If you call back to back, then it'll push through. Because that's what I do with my phone. And I was like, if it's a fucking emergency, like my phone will not ring until noon. My phone will not fucking ring unless you call it back to back.
Yeah. Dude, like my ex-wife, or like there'd be times she'd be like texting me and she's like, she'd text me and I'd be like, yeah, well, what do you want? I'm filming right now. She's like, I just wanted to know how you're doing. I'm like, I'm working right now. Okay, but how is your day going? I'm like, I'm working right now. Well, okay, but I just want to know if you're okay, and are you... I was like, shut the... You know what I mean? Right? Oh, my gosh.
Gabagool.
Or the, you know, like, I don't know if you guys know who Maddie Mueller is, you know, Maddie Mueller is a young girl. She was like underage, and she got kicked out of school. They took her MAGA hat for wearing a MAGA hat, but they let somebody wearing what's her name, a Hillary Clinton hat stay in school, and it was in the same classroom. So we went and had a big old filming for her, and then she got kicked off of Facebook. So Ben,
hey, Paulie,
what's up, Paulie? So Ben asked me to take her to Facebook because Ben was out of town. He's like, Eddie, can you drive Maddie and her friend to Facebook? So we're driving over there, and my wife's like, why are you driving that? I'm like, she's 17 years old. I know, but why are you driving that chick? It's like, because she's 17 years old. You know I don't cheat. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, but why do you got to take it? Or like anywhere I'd go, she'd be like, why is that girl hugging you? I'm like, because she's a patriot. Well, I don't like you going to all these events and all these girls hugging you. She actually thought that these 18-year-old girls at Fresno State were going to try and hook up with me. I'm like, I'm a fat guy on a wheelchair, and I'm more than twice their age. You really think some girl at Fresno State is going to try and hook up with me? And she's like, well, I hooked up with you. Like, and then to find out that I wasn't the one who cheated, she was the one that cheated.
Right? Yeah, that's generally the way it works.
You know what, Trey for Trump, I was using my GoPro. It's hard I can't turn up the exposure on these cameras. Now, had I had the cameras which the FBI took from me, yes, I could. But unfortunately, with these, I don't know if I can. However, I realized using my iPhone shows better quality than the GoPro. We're working on it, though. I'm trying to save up money to buy the right cameras. How about this? So I have an event coming up. Well, I went to a court, and for stuff about my dad's Agent Orange exposure and my Agent Orange exposure. It's at the judge right now. So if everybody wants to pray that the judge goes in my favor, then you know what? I'll have no trouble buying stuff. Because here's the deal. I applied for Agent Orange benefits in 1996. They denied me. In 1997, they denied me. In 1998, they denied me. And now I finally got the proof that I need to show that my dad was in Vietnam. And the fact that one of the bases he was stationed at, they sprayed Agent Orange. So now they kind of can't deny me anymore. And I got a very liberal lawyer. You know, the one time not lawyer, but judge. So if what I think is going to happen goes through, my life's going to change quite a bit. I get insurance from the veterans, all kinds of good stuff. So I won't have to pay for my insurance anymore, and they'll have to owe me some good stuff. So let's just put it that way. Everybody pray for that, and then hell,
he's going to move to the south, get out of that dumbass state that he lives in.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I was always thinking about Texas, but after watching those videos of the people mudding in Arkansas, I like Arkansas a little bit better now. I don't know.
Just anywhere in the south, baby.
Right?
Come for free.
The problem is I can't leave yet. My stepdad, he's 86 years old, and I'm not going to leave.
Bring your stepdad. Bring your stepdad.
I'm trying. He doesn't want to move, you know. He's set in his ways. But he did not look good to me today, so I'm kind of worried about him. No, I don't have a lawyer helping me with this. It's the VA administration themselves, or no. Who is it that's helping me? The DAV, the Disabled American Veterans, are helping me. Yeah, if I could just get my cameras back from the FBI, that'd make all the difference in the world. Do you know? If you guys don't know, like my buddy from Las Vegas, who drunk, you'll get to meet him, and everybody else is going to Vegas with me. When I came back from the Capitol, I was having issues because I have GoPro 8s. And he's like, Eddie, if you had the GoPro 9, would that help you? And I was like, oh yeah, it's got a much better setting on there. So he bought me a GoPro 9 with a remote control, everything. It was still sitting in the box when the FBI came to my house and they took it. I took it out of the box to look at it, right? But I didn't set it up yet because I didn't have an event. So they took it. It wasn't even at the Capitol. I have a nice 4K studio camera. That's a studio camera. You don't carry it around really that much. They took that. I'm just scared when I do get my stuff back from them. I had 3 external hard drives that they took. I think they're going to wipe it out. And I had a lot of personal information, like videos of stuff that I wanted to keep and pictures. I bet you that's all gone. I bet you they're going to just zap and fry them. What do you think?
Well, to be honest, if you did get your hard drives back and they had the same information on it, would you really not want to wipe it out anyway? Just being honest.
Well, what I would do is this: I'd upload everything to Google Drive, and just leave it up there, yeah. And then just so if I ever want to see it, I mean, what's it gonna? If it's not, and then I'd erase my hard drive.
Yeah, but ghost files. I don't know the hacker shit anymore, but the fucking FBI, man, they gotta have. If I got my shit back and it had everything on it that I left it with, I would be like, nope.
But here's the problem, though. What if it's something you really is some of that information stuff I really need?
I know. I honestly, I can't say for sure because I've not been in your situation, but I would. All the memory and RAM or memory, anything that held anything would be disposed of and set on fire.
Yeah.
If it came back from the FBI. That's just me.
I honestly have thought about that myself, right? But I just think they're going to send me back empty drives, to be honest with you anyways. They're going to be zapped. I'm pretty sure. Why am I not suing them? Because
they go in a bucket and they get set on fire. At least you keep your hardware, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All I know is this. I've contacted many lawyers. And as soon as they find out, they're like, oh, you're Eddie Block from the Capitol? And I'm like, yes. They're like, I'm sorry, we can't help you. They just won't help me. And the only ones that will help me, I've got to pay. And I just don't have the money to pay a lawyer. I don't. So I don't know what to do. I really don't. I got some new people to contact.
But I know it's a stretch, but I think your situation might warrant a celebrity fucking lawyer. And his name is Bill. And he's half Asian.
You know, how am I going to get a hold of him?
I don't know.
And Crowder doesn't like the Proud Boys.
I don't remember him saying that, but
he doesn't think good things about him.
I watched a lot of Crowder. I haven't heard him say that. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Well, look, even at that, guys, you know what? Here's the deal. The FBI was in my house for almost 5 hours, probably, I'm guessing. They wouldn't let me in my house while they were in my house for 5 hours. If they were going to put some tracking stuff on me, it's already in my house. They're probably listening to this shit right away, right now. So that's why every once in a while I walk around naked and, you know, say fuck the FBI here and there. You know, so that way they can see what's going on.
I mean, you got nothing to hide anyway.
No, I did nothing wrong. I was at the Capitol. I had a press pass from a radio station where I have a legitimate press pass. And I went to a Trump rally a year before where they gave me a White House press pass pool. So I've been cleared by the White House to go into their events. Which, by the way, the police or the FBI took that press pass too from me. Which shows them
wasting their time, but you know, I mean, if there's a few guys watching, you know, welcome to the chat, and you know, we hope you at least enjoy what you're seeing. You know, you're not going to get anything.
Thank you for the penny that YouTube gives us for you watching. All right.
I mean, who knows? We could have some FBI watching that actually enjoy what we're saying.
Right. Oh, I get messages all the time. There's people in this chat room right now that I've gotten emails, and they're like, Eddie, this person's an FBI agent. And it's like, so what? My show goes out there live. I don't care. If they are, they are. If they aren't, they aren't. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we're not fucking, you know, saying anything that's incriminating by any means.
Right. So
yeah, we're always, you know, very careful. We have to be careful. I mean, you can just say something innocent and get kicked off of YouTube now.
Yeah. Hell, and I know they're watching because so the day after they gave me a cell phone, right? I was like, hey, you're gonna leave me in this fucking house. I'm handicapped. You're gonna take my cell phone, my computer. If I fall and hurt myself, how am I gonna call for help? And the one FBI agent said, oh, well, that's your fucking something you got to worry about. We don't care. So this other FBI agent later on brings me a cell phone, but it was one of those prepaid ones. But he didn't. Oh my gosh, that's funny because you were actually one. I got an email about you saying you are an FBI agent, Julius. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, so he said he gave me this prepaid phone, but it didn't work because he didn't pay for the prepaid minutes, right? So I said it on my show, and so when I called that agent on Monday, which he won't even tell me his name. I got his phone number, but they won't tell me his name. And they're saying, oh, that's not his desk number, but I've left messages on that number, and he calls me back. So anyways, he's like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry that cell phone didn't work. I'm like, oh, so you watched my show? He's like, no, we were just curious what you'd say about us. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. You guys watch my show. I have a weird hang-up about me being disabled, Eva. Let's see, defend you, you're disabled and they violate. I know. But no lawyer wants to help me. A lot of the lawyers that you contact, they either don't want to go against the government or they're liberal and they don't want to help a conservative. It's like, you know, I'm screwed twice. Right?
We need to find you a devil's advocate.
Yeah. Hey, Julius, even if you are an FBI agent, I don't give a shit. You add to the show. We have fun joking around with you. So if you're an FBI agent, more power to you. You get paid to watch a great show. But what's funny is, so I get these emails and they'll be like,
always say that? Why the fuck would they always say that about you, Julius? What?
Who knows?
People always?
That's what he said. What's funny is this, like, people send me an email and they'll talk about something, they're like, hey, you got to be careful, this person's FBI agent. And then in the same thing, and they're like, and they're Antifa. So it's like, you know they're lying, because they're just trying to get me scared.
I don't know if you were seeing the live feed from Wizzy the other day, but people were saying, people were trolling hard. Is Goderizer Harley still up in this muff? People were trolling hard trying to say that Wizzy was Antifa and working for the FBI.
Your lawyer just beat Matt Rogers. Maybe I might have to, but so
even though we know
give me a second, Matt. I'll tell you in a second when Drunk's done. Go ahead, Drunk.
Oh, I was just saying, even though we all know that fucking Wizzy, like, you know, we've seen Wizzy off camera. I don't know much about him, but
he's not. I know. You know, when
he's not fucking Antifa.
When I first met him, people were trying to say he's Antifa, and then I started talking to him, and you know, we got more and more into it. But anyways, so Matt, no, what it was. So my last hearing, I had an appeal court hearing with the judge, and the judge was like, you know, I told him all my information, and I'm like, look, I have 8 of the 16 known birth defects caused by Agent Orange. My dad died of a heart attack, which is known to be caused by Agent Orange, and my dad was only 40 or 41. I said, then all my aunts and uncles are in their 70s. Grandma and grandpa died in their 90s. You can't tell me that that's all a coincidence, that my dad died early and I have 8 of the 16 known birth defects caused by it. I only need to have 1, and I got 8 of them. So then she's like, well, you know, you've proven to me that he was at a base where they sprayed at Agent Orange, but you haven't proven to me that he worked near the perimeter. I said he was a telephone installation officer. You're telling me there aren't telephones on the border? And she's like, well, and then she's like, well, how about this? And then I'm like, no, wait a minute. So he didn't have to cross the border or the perimeter to get off the base? And she's like, well, that still doesn't give me enough proof. And then she said, do you have a friend of your father who maybe he spoke to about going to Vietnam? And I was like, if I get somebody to write a letter saying that, will you approve it? And she's like, that'll definitely help your case. And the day before, one of my dad's friends asked if he could write a letter for me. So we just turned over that letter. So hopefully that works. If not, then I'll have to get a lawyer, I guess. But this judge, she was trying to tell me ways to help her to get it approved. So I did what she asked me for, so I'm guessing she's going to approve it finally. So who knows? Who knows?
I'm tired of seeing you in this mouth. We're just going to give you what you want.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, because think about this. So I don't know how far back pay they can go to. I've been told that they can go back 10 years. I've been told they can go back a year. Other people have told me that they have to go and pay me back pay all the way to when I first applied. Well, I first applied in 1996. right? So if they have to pay me all the way back to 1996, that'll be nice.
Just move is your stepdad on the coast?
My stepdad lives up here, but I mean, he lives
I
up in the
don't
mountains.
know. Well, California, you're always close to the coast, yeah.
Well, I'm about 3.5 hours from the coast, depending.
Oh, snap. Never mind. I was about to say, he's 85. You just take him to the East Coast and it's like, yeah, waves are different. Pop, pop.
He's 86 years old. He lives in a house that he doesn't want to. Him and my mom bought that house to retire in, and he doesn't want to move. He's got a 4-bedroom or 3-bedroom house. It's just too much work for him to move. He's not gonna want to move. I've been trying. So. And yeah, I don't know, Eva, if you're saying the FBI bullied me or the Air Force or the VA bullied me, but I think they both did.
Well, if you get all that back pay, you can probably afford to
buy a new house.
Fly back and see him. But you got to get out of that stupid state, man.
I do.
Sorry to keep bringing it up, but
so your VA. So Matt Rogers says his VA claim was back paid to the original date of claim. Well, that's kind of good because I have this piece of paper here and it says accepted January 16th or 15th or something, 1996, and it's got a stamp on there from the United States government. But then I also, when they deny your claims, they make you start a new claim. So they could be going back just to the second claim or the third or fourth. Who knows? The government, they're going to try and screw me either way. But even if I get it and I get the help and the payments coming for the rest of my life, that'll help me. But let's get on a new subject.
One last thing. I know over here, my uncle, lazy fucker, he didn't deserve it, but yeah, he got all that back pay from the first time he claimed.
Yeah. Santa Cruz, well, let's see. I can get to San Jose. I can get to right downtown San Jose in 2 hours, and in Santa Cruz another half an hour to 45 minutes. So, depending on traffic, because the 17 to Santa Cruz. Now I can probably get to Monterey in about 2.5 hours. Oh yeah, Eva, everybody's screwing me over, including ABC and all them.
ABC.
Nice, Matt. Nice. Congratulations. See, somebody told me from this chat to email this lady, this Harmeet Dillon. Yeah, Harmeet Dillon, and she hasn't responded back to me. She's a famous lawyer that's supposed to help people with the FBI stuff. Nothing. So who knows? And everybody's saying, are the buffets in Vegas cheap? Not anymore. When I was a kid, which was in the 80s and the 90s, my parents would go and we'd go to Circus, and it was 99 cents for all you could eat. You go to Circus nowadays, and it's $29-$30 for a buffet. You go to the MGM Grand buffet, I think it's $50 for all you can eat. So buffets are not cheap.
I would not want to eat anything from a 99-cent buffet.
No, but see, back in the old days, in the 80s, that was their way to get you into the casinos. They'd sell you a really cheap buffet, and the hotel room was like $8 to get you in their casino. Then you would go gambling. Like at the bars. 10 years ago at a bar, they give you a $5 ribeye steak to come in and eat, so you'd have a drink with it. Then you'd have another drink, and then another drink.
Well, yeah, I can see that because a lot of my employees a few years ago used to go to a strip club on Tuesdays.
And they had free food, huh? Or 99-cent wings.
If you got there before 6 p.m., it was free entry. So they had to get there before 6 p.m. And then after that, as long as you bought 2 beers, you got a steak and potato dinner.
There you go. Yeah, I think it was a 2-drink. I think it was a 2-drink minimum for those steaks. But like in San Jose at the bar I used to go when I lived there was a bar just right around the corner from my apartment, and they give you a steak, a big ass T-bone steak about this big, then a baked potato about this big, and like green beans or something with it for $5. $5.
I went once. It was actually a fucking the baked potato was bomb.
Yeah.
I think they baked it for like 3 hours and then steamed it for like 30 minutes. It was actually pretty fucking good. The strippers were okay. I mean,
yeah, circus, you know, it's definitely gone downhill. When I was a kid, my parents loved circus. Not anymore. You don't catch me in circus anymore. A lot of the places are like that now. Like I remember, we said, okay, we're not, like when I got married, I didn't have any money, so we stayed at the circus, and it was awful. We found another hotel. We're like, all right, this time we're gonna spend $100 a night so we can get a nice hotel. That hotel was disgusting too. You gotta stay at like the brand new hotels and spend like $150 to $200 a night in Las Vegas anymore. It's not like the old days. It's not like the old days. You know. What are you gonna say? Eva, it's gonna be all right, Eva. You know what? You need to take a shot or get high. Eva, you got some weed on you? We need to get you high. If I was down there, I'd go get you some weed real quick. That's what you need.
Oh, you know, Eva's got that ganja.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh? Yeah. No, like the hotel. Like, I have a friend who's a tailor, and he does he's the main tailor for the Golden Nugget. And like, so every other month or something, he has to go there and go up and do all the tailoring for him. And they'll give him suites. We stayed there in a suite. Oh, it's nice.
Stop it, Eva. You stop.
Eva, if Eva, knock that shit off. You're not gonna fucking jump. Eva, you're too short. She can't jump anywhere anyways. Yeah, go smoke a bowl, please, Eva. Calm down. You're gonna be all right.
I'll jump off the stream, baby. You can call me.
Yeah, you need to call Drunk.
I'll talk to you. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if you want, I'll give you Drunk's number. I'll text you Drunk's number. You can call him. Let's see. Well, let's change it. Let's get Eva's mind off of it and let's do some more news. How about that? Chicago dad wants stricter bail for accused child rapist after his 15-year-old daughter turns up dead in an alley. Oh my gosh. Chicago residents held a vigil Saturday to honor a 15-year-old girl who was found dead in an alley after being drugged and raped. Dozens of people showed up to offer prayers and light candles at the spot where Melissa Kaylana Rendon's body was found a week earlier around 8:30 a.m. Her parents, wearing shirts with their daughter's image of the vigil, said one of the suspects, 18-year-old Joshua Williams, had just slept over their home days before Melissa turned up dead. Let's see. They said he wants the two suspect charges to be upgraded to murder, adding that they'll advocate for tougher bond restrictions to ensure the accused rapist. So the girl on the left and the guy on the right are facing sex crime charges in connection to the death of their 15-year-old daughter. Disgusting. What's up, Jesse? What's up? Williams allegedly recorded several videos posted to Snapchat detailing the night before Rendon's death, according to a bond proofer read out in court. The two teens were inside 40-year-old Hernandez's car that evening, where all three were drinking and smoking marijuana. One of the videos shared on social media showed Hernandez in the front seat having sex with Rendon's visibly unconscious body. Oh my God! Why do you video? It's already disgusting that you're doing it, and then you're gonna videotape it on top of it. Oh my gosh!
People, how old are these people?
And they're not gonna give them murder charge, or not gonna give them murder charges. I mean, come on, this is disgusting. This is when you need people. This is when you need the Taliban around to stone somebody for doing nasty stuff like that.
I'm telling you, we got to adopt some of this Sharia law. Just some of it.
Right.
Just some of it. It'll keep people in line. I swear to God it will.
Right. You rape somebody, and you get your dick cut off. Or your vagina cut out or whatever.
Yeah. Steal some, we start taking knuckles. Unless you take something really big, and then we just take off the whole hand.
Right. Oh my
You
goodness.
can be treason.
What is a booster shot supposed to even do? Apparently, the booster shot is there because the main shot is the main two shots that are supposed to take care of the vaccine, or the two vaccine shots that are supposed to get rid of the virus, have now been found out that they're not doing as good of a job as they thought before. So they're saying the booster shot is supposed to take care of that issue. Basically, it's like the flu shot. They're going to make you take a shot every year. It sounds like. I don't know. Other than that, Chris Nelson. Ooh,
I told you earlier, I'm not anti-vax by any fucking means, but I've never had the flu shot, but I've never had the flu.
Yeah.
Never needed a reason to get it. I've never had the mumps, measles, chicken pox, no nothing. I don't know what the fuck's up with my body, but I'm seem to be cool with a lot of stuff.
Does anybody do Twitter? How do you know somebody's read your tweet? Does it tell you? Like, how do you know if you tweet somebody and if they know if you've read it or not? Julia says the booster shot increases their sales, right? Anyways.
I'm getting paid.
Yeah, somebody's getting paid. Man, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten much today. So I had breakfast with my stepdad. That was it. And I had my little lettuce in here. What should I eat tonight? What should I eat? Oh, man, dude, I walked around in my pool for an hour last night. I finally got it cleared up again. And because, you know, I'm not going to lie. When I get done with this show, I'm like, I should go walk in my pool. And then I'm like, it's fucking late. I'm tired. You know, you think doing a show like this, you don't get, you know, it's just talking, right? This drains me for some reason. Does it drain you? Is it like a drain? Like, it's like, it actually is work.
Well, I mean, it depends on the conversation, but no, I haven't hit my bag in a long time. I'll go ahead and say that. I used to, back when I was in the chat, I used to step away, I had to go hit the bag.
Right.
But,
like, okay, well, let me ask, Indico knows then. So, Indico, does that mean they've read it yet or not? It's got a check mark on yesterday, but does that, it's not colored in. So, does that mean if they've read it or not? I'm interested, I'm curious. Anyway, sorry, drunk.
I think I was done, but the next thing I was going to say was you were talking about whoever the fuck, AOC. I asked her, no, you were just talking about Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
I don't know what you were talking about. But AOC posted some shit today about moving all the Afghans to here, which I'm not necessarily opposed to. When they're seeking refugee from being murdered and raped.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh, so can they stay at your house?
Right.
So.
Dude, we've been doing that for a while, like with legal immigrants and people, like people, food shows are, not, I'm thinking food now. People have called in to stuff, right? And they've been like, yeah, so you're a shelter helping out people coming from across the country. And they're like, I think Steven Crowder did this even, remember? And he's like, okay. He's like, well, you know what? We're looking for a place to put these people in. And he's all, can you take them to your house? Well, no, I can't take them to my house. Like, well, why not? They need a place to stay. Well, you know, I help them find places to stay. She's like, okay, well, why can't you put them in your house? Well, no, I can't do that. Right? So it's just, it's funny.
I'll be honest. I kind of this is probably maybe 6 months ago, but I silenced my old mom over that when she was bringing it up. I was like, oh well, you know, since you're all about it, you know, Mama's house has got a few open bedrooms. You got a few open bedrooms. I was like, they can sleep 6 to a room, so 6, 18, 24, 30, 36. You can take in 36. What? Okay.
Yeah.
And that is, I mean, I'm not ragging on my mom. I'm working on her. I think she's coming around. But I mean, she's had the same programming I had, only more generations, I guess you could say.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just looked up. I every once in a while I do a Twitter check on my name, and look, they're somebody's out sedition. This place called Sedition Track is outing everybody. Here's a list of Proud Boys who were in D.C. on January 6th, and they put my picture up there. It's like, oh no, like I didn't. Everybody knows my real name. I say my real name. I streamed from there. I know I was there. They're trying to act like fucking. See, look. See, they're trying to. It's like everybody knows I was there. Just watch CNN. Just watch Wall Street Journal. Oh
Exclusive footage.
Right?
From 10 months ago.
Anyways, what do I think about vaccine? Who are all these people that keep coming in and asking us about vaccine? They're trying. You know what they're trying to do? I bet you they're all Antifa trying to get me to say the wrong thing so that way they can get us kicked. They're like, he's gonna say this about vaccinations and we're gonna tell YouTube so they give him a strike.
I just say, talk to your doctor. It's personal choice, bro.
Yep.
Do what you want to do.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not getting a vaccine. I've already had enough problems with vaccines making me disabled already, so I'm not anti-vax. I'm just saying you got to make sure that I got to make sure before I get a vaccination that it's gonna help me out.
Your doc's not pushing it on you though, yeah?
No, my doc hasn't pushed it on me at all.
Okay then. My doc didn't either. So I mean that might tell you something.
My doctor asked me if I was vaccinated. That was it, or his assistant.
Yeah. Her little assistant asked me if I was vaccinated, and I said, no.
Yep.
And that was the end of it. So
let's put it this way. I was born with multiple birth defects because my dad was around Agent Orange, which is a chemical that the government used in the war, right? Now the government wants me to put in a new untested thing that's only a couple months old. I'm sorry. The FDA is there for a reason. The FDA makes you take a certain amount of time before they allow you to administer certain drugs into people's body, and it hasn't had that amount of time yet. So until I personally feel like it's going to benefit me, then I'm not going to take that risk because I've had problems before. But anybody could.
And you know what's crazy about?
I better stay home then. I go out whenever the hell I want.
You know what's crazy about our people saying that?
Why?
Is because this vaccine was developed under the Trump administration.
See, you can tell the proto-freeze is Antifa, and they're trying to get us to say the wrong thing. Because now they're like, well, then you should stay home. I've gone out almost every single weekend I've been out since this whole thing started, and I haven't got COVID.
Yeah, I mean, my life has not changed.
I am
my life has not changed.
I'm in the top percentage of people that are supposed to get it very easily, and I haven't got it yet. I'm not saying it's not out there. I'm just saying I haven't got it yet. If it's that big of a thing that's so spreadable that you'll get it instantly and easily.
No, I got it. I'm pretty damn sure I got it. I'm pretty damn sure I got it before anybody even knew what the fuck it was. Probably like 30% of the population that got it.
Yeah.
Before they even knew what the fuck it was. You know? It kind of sucked, but here I am. I see people all the time. I'm close to people all the time. I don't fucking wear a mask. Some people do, some people don't.
Yeah.
You know, hey.
And you know,
you want to stay in your house for the rest of your life and eat bugs, then you go right ahead.
Dude,
wear a mask for the rest of your life.
The minute this came out, I've been reporting the news since before this came out, and the minute this came out, I was at 1, 2, maybe even 3 rallies a weekend, every single weekend since this thing started it, and I haven't gotten it. I have normally when I go out to rallies, people recognize me, and I'll have tens, maybe sometimes 100 people want to come and give me a hug. I give them hugs. I don't care. I'm not afraid of it.
Oh, but now I'm starting to get worried about it. But
well, yeah, because now that they're saying that most of the people spreading it are people that have gotten there's you know they say You know, you guys know what I'm about to say. I'm not gonna say it.
You don't gotta go any further. You know, I think we know.
Yeah.
I don't know unless you think you can say it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna take that risk because obviously these people are coming on here trying to get me talk bad about it, so that way they'll get me kicked off the internet. They're reporting to YouTube right now. He's talking about the vaccine. No, we're just talking about. I'm not telling anybody what to do.
Talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. If you trust your doctor, you know your doctor, then, you know, work with your doctor. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew Proto Freeze was a freaking liberal. Proto Freeze is a liberal.
Oh, no.
Not a liberal in our chat room. But you notice, though, I'm not kicking you out. You see, I go into any liberal chat, and I get kicked out instantly. We don't kick people out. That's the whole thing. I believe in freedom of speech. You can say whatever the fuck you want. As long as you don't start saying racial slurs or anything like that, you can stay in my chat room all you want. I don't care. We're not gonna bother talking to you, though. Anyways.
You just be glad Carol ain't up in this mouth.
Right? So anyway, so a California boy who...
Carol coming back. When Carol coming back?
She was in here earlier.
Carol?
Yeah, she has her new name now.
I thought she was on tour right now.
She still comes in the chat room, though.
I know. Well,
yeah, she was in here.
You know, I've seen her sprinkled in. I didn't catch her tonight, but
yeah.
Carol, if you're still in here, what's up, girl?
What's up, Carol? Anyway, so a California boy who was on life support after he contracted a brain-eating amoeba, likely while swimming in a lake, has died. His family recently told news outlet that he had been flown to UC Davis Medical Center on the 30th. About a week later, he died. His aunt Crystal said he was diagnosed with a primary amoebic meningina. I don't know. Anyways, it's called PAM, a rare, devastating infection of the brain. The AP reported that earlier this month, health officials in Tehama County said that a child under 10 was likely infected by the lake. Wow, that's crazy. So, how do you get this? I mean, how did it get in our lake? So it says it's caused by blah, 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 also known as a brain-eating amoeba, which is found in warm, fresh water and soil. It usually infects people when contaminated water enters the body through the nose. Gee, I wonder how the water's getting contaminated. Do you think the water is getting contaminated by the homeless people that are pooping and peeing in our rivers? What do you think? You think maybe that's how it's getting contaminated? Jeez Louise. You know, if you go to the river down the street from me, I mean, it's dry right now. It's always dry. I live in a desert. But when there's water going through, but if you know, the stuff that's all in there right now is going down there. If you go in that riverbed right now, all there is just junk. There's trash. There's needles. There's poop. There's just everything in that riverbed right now. And the problem is, well, I guess, you know, it's probably a good thing right now that California won't dam the rivers, because all they're going to do is dam up the poop, the drug needles, and everything else that's in that damn river. And that's why this kid's getting sick. Probably. I'm going to guess that's probably why. Just saying. And I find it funny how all these sensitive people want to sit there and say, oh, we got to save this fish. But then people are dying because they want to save that fish. I guess the fish is more important than the people. Oh. You know, just like the same people were saying, oh, we should let all these illegal aliens come in because they're running from a bad area. But then your president is going to go and leave all the people who helped us and have done things for us, who are now going to get murdered because the Taliban now took over Afghanistan. It's funny. It's funny how that works. It's funny. Just saying, right, drunk uncle?
Yeah. Chill.
You know. Look at this. A Georgia felon charged after threatening to shoot the judge is flashing guns on social media. A convicted felon in Georgia. So let's just talk about this, folks. So the liberals are talking about guns and how we need to have more gun control, right? And you gotta get checked out more and more. Well, this guy's a felon. A felon is not allowed to possess a firearm. Do you think he went to the gun store and bought that firearm from the gun store? I don't think so.
He went to that one that Obama was talking about, that Steven Crowder went to, and try to get one from.
Yeah.
They looked at him like he was a fucking idiot.
You just
so
slip
Obama
him.
said, "I can get one here." He specifically called you out. And they're like, "You believed him?"
Right.
Really?
So here's the deal, folks, too. So if you're a gun, you know, every gun that gets sold legally in the United States has serial numbers, has everything on it. And the gun store owner has to keep track of that, whoever's selling the guns. And it's just like the drugs, right? When you go to a hospital, your doctor cannot give you a drug without writing down how much of that drug they gave you and what drug they gave you. Because it's all regulated. If they come up short, they're screwed. If you're pharmacists, if you know the pharmacies, if they come up short, they're screwed. Because they have to keep very good track of all that.
Especially for controlled substances. They take your ID.
Right? So think about this.
I just whip out my ID, my card, and my credit card. You know, my discount card, my ID, and my credit card all at the same time. Even if they don't ask, I just go ahead and put it in the fucking drawer.
Right? So anyways, so you have to, you know.
Go ask questions.
So this guy did not just get this gun from a gun dealer. The gun dealer can't say, all right, you give me $50 and I'll walk around back and sell it to you. Because that's not how it works, folks. It's not how it works. So the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Department, I remember Gwinnett County, they were on live PD for a while, said deputies arrested Miguel Andre Gay. He allegedly shared in a 24-minute live stream how he planned to shoot a Gwinnett County Superior Judge who recently turned down a motion to end his probation, as well as others employed by the criminal justice system. What the hell is that white? Is that like a... What is that? Does he have a... Now, why do you get your lip pierced way over there? You got a lip piercing, it looks like. Do they show the video? He was... So they went and arrested him. And they arrested him for threatening judges.
My guess was he was highly intoxicated.
You think so? You think that's what it is?
That's why the girl at the corner store tattooed her own face 3 weeks ago. My homegirl at the corner store got fucked up and tattooed her own face.
Wow.
Oh no. Yeah.
Virginia,
shit happens.
Virginia 7-Eleven clerk shoots, kills man during alleged botched robbery attempt. Wowzers. You know that old joke, your mom's just like 7-Eleven. She's open 24/7. Or something like that. Anyways. So the clerk at a Virginia 7-Eleven shot and killed a man during a late-night attempted robbery. The Norfolk, Virginia, that's where they have like military bases there nonstop. Everybody's a veteran there. So they received a report of a person shot at 7-Eleven store on Colley Avenue around midnight. They responded to find 28-year-old Javier Garcia suffering from a life-threatening gunshot wound after what investigators determined was a botched robbery. So let's see. So this guy tried to rob a 7-Eleven clerk. He was a Norfolk resident and was rushed to an area hospital but could not be saved. Well, you know, you take the risk. You pay the price, right? You got like 3 minutes to talk drunk? I'm going to order me some food real quick. Because I don't have anything to cook.
Oh, son of a bitch. I've had shit to say all night, but you going to put me on the spot.
Well, just give me 3 minutes. We'll pretend I'm going to the bathroom or something. You got it. You're good. I'll be right back. Let me go call this place real quick. Hopefully they're still open.
Let me figure out what the fuck.
Hopefully they're still open.
Let's see. Fucking already went over the goddamn. Already went over Afghanistan. God damn it. I hate when he does this. But it's my fault, like, not blaming him whatsoever, but Jesus Christ, I can talk my ass off and cut him off whenever he's talking, but he gives me the fucking show, and I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Damn, I was looking up a lot of addresses today. Blah, 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 fucking blah, man. I got nothing. I mean, it was all Afghanistan today. It was all Afghanistan. And then we had Biden get on the fucking camera and basically not say anything about a fucking thing. So anybody want to update me on what's going on in Vegas? Because I'm Kim Tone, I heard you're a chatty Cathy. Sing you a song. What kind of song you want to hear? I knew I was going to see this coming. Because Eddie was singing the other day, and everybody's like, "After Uncle, sing a song." I don't know if I can. I can't sing a song if I have like I don't even have headphones around here. But I'd probably sound worse if I sang with headphones on. Fun fact time. Let's see. Fun fact time. Shit. Oh, we can go back to let's see. Do I got it in my bookmarks? The top 50 fucking weird laws. God damn it. I don't think I saved it. Some bitch. I'm failing here. Eddie, come back. Baby, come back. Okay. You guys really want me to sing? Maybe? Huh? Sing? I think last time I played YouTube in the background, you guys could not hear the audio. I'm in your town, Jenny. Yeah, I'm choking. Ah! What do you want to do, motherfuckers? Oh, you want me to sing? All right. Let's see. Damn, it sucks because I'm gonna have to go a cappella like a motherfucker.
Well, that sucked.
Oh, he comes. I was just getting ready to sing.
What?
I was just getting ready to sing.
Well,
hey,
sing. I want to watch it.
You just called me. You saved me.
No. I want you to sing.
How you doing?
I want you to sing.
Oh no, man.
Dude, they answered the phone. I was like, yeah, I want to order for delivery. Like, okay, give me a second. And they come back on, and I order, and she's like, well, we can't take your credit card over the phone. I was like, so I have to pay in cash? And she's like, no, you can pay your credit card when you get here. I'm like, no, I'm ordering for delivery. She's like, oh, we're not delivering tonight. Anyways.
Bitch.
Well, sing. What were you going to sing?
No, I was choking, bro. I was whenever you leave, I can sit here and talk to you all fucking day. We can sit here and go back and forth. As soon as you leave, like I got not a goddamn thing to say.
Ah, I see.
And they were like, "Oh, just sing," and I was like, "Oh, shit."
Well,
and I pulled up a song to sing, but I'm not a singer. But You sang the other day.
Yeah, I did. Oh, when you said somebody asked earlier, Block's my real last name. Yeah, you guys, I'm not lying. You know my name. My name is Eddie Block. I'm not. I don't lie about my names. I dox myself so that way other people can't dox me. Right? Just like Ben Berkwalm's name. Will Johnson's name. We just tell you anyways. All right, so this is pretty sad. An Ohio mom pleads guilty to murdering her 6-year-old son and dumping his body in the river. How can you do that? How do you do that? An Ohio mom charged with murdering her son while trying to abandon him in a wildlife area and running over him when he tried to get back in the car pleaded guilty Monday to murder. How do you do that, folks? I don't get it.
You're going to have to catch me on the next break, peoples. I got out of singing one more time.
So this lady's facing 16 counts overall and initially pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. Her boyfriend, James Hamilton, was also charged in the case and pleaded not guilty to 15 counts he faces. Wow. Just disgusting. Just disgusting, folks. I don't even want to read it. That's how disgusting it is. I don't. I really don't. Let's go look at the cartoon of the day. Let's look at the cartoon. The cartoon. Political cartoon of the day, Joe's Saigon Movement.
I'll only sing if Eva asks me to. We'll put it that way.
Our Eva, if you want to feel better by Drunk Uncle singing, let us know.
I didn't say to egg her on.
The Biden
I don't want to sing, but people are asking me for it, but I ain't going to do it unless Eva asks me to do it. And she don't want it. I'm going to make her day and not do it.
I didn't order any food, Julius. They're not serving. You can only go pick it up, so I'm not going to go make it. Let's see. Remove the word master. It's racist. Oh my gosh.
Oh goodness. It's taken me a while to get memes.
Has it? Okay, well,
I was showing one today and I still didn't get it. And my coworker thought it was fucking hilarious. He was like almost falling out of his chair, and I was like, I don't get it. But a customer walked in, so we had to cut the conversation short.
Yeah, a 29-year-old YouTube millionaire is leading in a poll to replace Gavin Newsom as the next governor of California. Who the hell are they talking about? Who the hell are they talking about? Let's see.
Who that?
I don't know who they're talking about. I don't even know who this person is. Kevin Paffrath is the leading candidate in the poll. They don't even know what they're talking about. No, hardly anybody knows who this person is. I don't even know who this person is.
Where? California?
Yeah, that's what Yahoo's saying. But then Yahoo's a bunch of idiots.
I don't know how Yahoo's still a thing.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Actor suspected.
On Yahoo now. I know it's not Yahoo. They had to be bought out.
Doesn't Google? I think they're owned by Google.
Have to be.
Oh, is it, Julius? All right. Actor suspected of participating in Capitol attack arrested in California. Who is this going to be? Michael Aaron Carrico, a 33-year-old actor, was arrested Wednesday in Burbank, California, on suspicion of participating. Which guy is it? Let's see. Let's see if they show their picture. Investigators found Carrico's Instagram account and saw that he appeared to match a person captured in several videos. After receiving a search warrant, Glean one where Carrico, in an apparent message to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, looks at the camera and says, "Hey, Nancy, go fuck yourself." You mean you can't say, "Hey, Nancy, go fuck yourself"? Really? Why can't you say that? I don't see nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, go fuck yourself."
I would have added a few more words in there, but they would have been the same gist.
Yeah.
Same sentence structure.
Right? Let's see. Well, I didn't vote for any of the...
Like, he got kicked out for that?
Yeah. No, he got arrested for that. Now look.
Arrested?
Yeah, they said he was at the Capitol. Oh, Yahoo's not owned by Google? Oh, I thought they were. My bad. Column, why I didn't vote for any of the candidates in California's joke of a recall election. Yeah, Yahoo is definitely liberal. Newsom, California health officer issue emergency orders to prepare hospitals and ICUs for increasing Delta surge. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Lindsey Graham has warned Trump that January 6th will be his political obituary. Fuck Lindsey Graham. 5 reasons why your computer is slow and how to fix them.
Everything you thought about Lindsey Graham, correct.
A emaciated bear cub may have lost his mom in a California wildfire. Here's what happened at Mike Lindell's Cyber Symposium. From him storming off stage to... Did he storm off stage? I didn't watch it anywhere.
I've heard bits and clips, but then I seen just a video clip. I didn't click on it that said that he lost all credibility.
Yeah.
But I don't fucking know, man.
Look at this. Black cop sues Syracuse PD over Jim Crow culture towards black officers. Give me a break. A former Trump State Department appointee is among 9 alleged rioters charged with assaulting cops in the Capitol tunnel. Anyways. Oh, but you know what we haven't even talked about? Did you guys see what all happened in LA this weekend? Did you guys see what happened in LA this weekend? It's pretty bad. Pretty bad stuff going on.
Pretty bad or pretty good? What?
Oh, there was Antifa. There was fights. Somebody from Antifa stabbed somebody.
Yeah, well, what happened to the rest of them? I mean,
oh, they got. I saw one guy getting his head kicked in. Here, let's go.
Yeah, I'm not trying to downplay the person. Was that a fatality? Somebody said it was a fatality.
I don't know if that person died or not. Let's go. Let me go here.
Let's hope not, but I think the rest of them.
Let's see.
That's what I'm saying, Patriots. It's about time. All I'm saying.
Oh yeah, look at this. So watch this video. This dumbass.
Anti-fascism, anti-racism. I am Antifa.
There you go, guys. He's Antifa. Because I was trying to look up Antifa. So thank you for showing us your face. We're gonna show everybody your face now. Shoot, where was it? Where was I? I saw some good videos from Saturday.
If you're anti-fascist, that means you're on our side. So welcome.
Let's see, where was it?
You're anti-racist. You're on our side. Welcome.
Let's see. I think this video. I understand. I wish to proceed. Let's watch this video. Jenny said he's okay. He's in the hospital. Why is there no sound here? Hold on. Okay, there's sound in another video. Never mind. We're not going to show his videos. That's why I didn't do it. I forgot. It's his new video. I forgot. We don't want to play his videos.
Who that?
Well, actually, I got to film him on Wednesday. By the way, on Wednesday, I'm not.
Gotcha.
On Wednesday, I'm going to be
Gotcha.
filming somebody else. I'm going to be out in public again on Wednesday. So some of you guys don't like those meetings. I can understand. They can get pretty boring. But, dude, I had better video. Hey, here, let's watch this one. I understand, and I wish to proceed. The other videos must have got taken down.
What? You put
down a little bit.
How's that land, bro?
Right. The guy slipped. He lost his footing, it looks like.
Yeah, look, in the beginning, it looked like we were getting fucked up, bro. Very, very beginning. I was like, oh, Fuck.
There's a whole bunch of different videos on this one. Yeah, Mary Todd had some good videos.
Stick together. Hey, stick together.
Just wait for it. They'll show in a minute where some guys are getting their ass kicked. See that guy that they're pulling back? He starts getting kicked in the head in a minute.
Good thing they got in their backpacks.
Right?
You alright?
Unmask them all!
I'm watching on the replay. Cute.
Watch this big guy. He's gonna get socked. Bro, right there. He's boom. Okay, this video is gonna be quiet from my memory, but watch how they're kicking this dude in the head. See, I wonder what that guy's got in his backpack. He's got something heavy in there. See, look, they're just, look at them. They're just kicking these guys and just. You notice how everybody has those water jugs like that? I wonder what those water jugs are for. If they're really for water. And then see that chick right there? She's like, you hit a woman. And the guy's like, well, you shouldn't be on the front line then.
Yeah. They put you on the front line for a reason, motherfucker.
Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Hey, bitch!
Hey, there's a rooftop Korean right there.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, with the gray hair, the Asian guy.
Yeah.
Rooftop Korean.
Yo, stop it! Unmask them! Unmask them!
He's the one saying unmask them.
Unmask them! Unmask them! Unmask them all! Unmask them!
I saw one where two patriots punched each other and then they realized they were patriots.
Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa!
See, look at that Antifa guy's getting his ass kicked right now. That dude's bloody. He's like, come on, let's go. I'll take you on some more. Oh! Oh, a drop kick.
Unmask them all! Unmask them all! Fuck Antifa! Unmask them all! Unmask them all! Where's Chandler? Where's that?
All I know is you don't want to fuck with that Korean guy with the gray-haired ponytail.
Yeah.
That's the last guy you want to mess with.
Go into my face! Stop it! Go into my face!
She's like, get out of my face, but she keeps walking in front of him.
You guys all gotta leave
Watch this big guy get hit. Watch the. Oh, it already happened.
You alright?
Unmask them all!
That dude's dumb. Well, watch the big guy. Watch the big guy. Bam! Bam! Twice. Damn, I heard that all the way over here. Oh!
Unmask them all!
Yeah, these were out for Saturday.
Unmask them all! Unmask them all!
I think this Sunday is going to be even worse in Portland. I'll be honest with you.
Unmask them all!
You alright?
I can't.
Glad you're feeling better. Hey.
I got a feeling it's going to be a lot worse on Sunday.
You should back up. Get out of the fucking melee. Back up. And when you get hit in the middle of it, go. Back up. Back up.
You're going to get in the middle of a fight. Right? Yeah, let's see if Mary Todd has some more videos. Let's see, Mary Todd. Oh yeah, this is the one that shows the stabbing. Watch this one. This video is for educational purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under second. I gotta start. Oh, that's where they stabbed them right there. That was right at the beginning. Interesting. You know what he kind of looks like? Like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. So he stabs him and then he runs like a little bitch.
You probably just realized that he committed attempted murder.
Right? Oh, wait a minute. She's gonna match him up now. Maybe we're gonna see who this person is. Is that a girl, maybe? It's a girl, isn't it? That's got boobs. Well, maybe they give a lot of blowjobs. Oh, really, Jenny? Phone in the back pocket. It's ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Full video coming soon. I can't wait to see this. See, we got to start doing this, folks. We got to start putting these together and figuring out who these people are. I'm not joking around. It's just, that's what we got to start doing. Let's see. That was from a week ago. That's 5 days ago. But yeah, so that's what happened this weekend, guys. That's what happened. Let's see. Let's type in LA City Hall. And then we'll do, because if you type in Antifa, they don't show very much stuff. We'll do a filter over this week. 412 News. Let's see what this one. Antifa gets beat down by Patriots at LA City Hall. Man, why is everybody...
right, let's move forward. All right, moving forward. Hey, I need another kit.
Look at all those little bitches running. Look at them all running in the back. Maybe. Oh, look, Richard. Stop it! Stop it!
Motherfucker that just hit me in the head is coming down. Pablo.
He's the press. No, he's not. He's an Antifa fake press. Oh, that's that Scott guy right there. He's an Antifa press too. Yeah, she was, Julius, huh? See, we need to get their faces. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to hit pause. Look at you. I mean, they're kids, but still, we need to get their faces because they're part of Antifa movement. Oh, sorry, I hit mute, I guess. Every person that you see out there, we got to start just identifying them. We got to start working on it. Let's see who's this from. Let's see. Onus News.
I've got a serious question.
Okay, what's your serious question?
So, we've seen what they do, how they act.
Yeah.
Why doesn't our side just reach out and pull the mask down?
Well, that's what he kept yelling. He's all pull their mask down. But the thing is,
I know that, but
I've
been thinking that for a long time. Like, you know, like, oh, we don't know who these people are. We don't know who these people are. But you're willing to get into fights with them.
Yeah.
But I mean, you just reach out and you fucking pull the mask down.
Yeah. I don't know. Jeremy Lee Quinn.
Am I missing something?
You don't think of when somebody's coming at you and you got to get in a fight, you don't think about that. You just start fighting.
No, I mean before that happens, when you know they're Antifa and they're getting in your face and they're, you know, starting to get a little mouthy.
Yeah.
As soon as they put their finger on you or put their umbrella or whatever the fuck, like, why not just?
I don't know. I don't know, Drunk. I don't know. I haven't seen this video yet. Okay, we don't want to... I want to see the action part. We don't want to show a whole bunch of Patriots faces. I want to see the action going down. I thought they were going to show... They called this the battle at City Hall. Oh, here it's coming up.
Oh, you're not on the screen, Eddie. Your iPad is.
Huh?
You're not on the screen. Your iPad is.
Oh. Okay. Nobody needs to see me.
Oh, we want to see the Eddies.
Whoa, not that close. There we go. Great, now let's... Damn it.
There he is.
There we go. All right. I'm just trying to see if there's any better angles. Dude, this guy, look at this guy in the red hat. Watch this. Watch him. He's just freaking throwing bombs. Watch him. Watch, he just starts right down.
I gotta watch on the replay.
He was just throwing bombs.
Hammers. Smack him! Smack him! Smack him! I love it.
Oh, they just got one of Antifa's helmets. Dang, who's that girl filming right there? She got a nice little body on her. You could hear that from a mile away when that dude gets hit in the head. Right? The Patriot side is a lot more diverse. We have different people from all kinds of cultures.
You think they buy bear spray from Amazon or do they go to a local shop?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Never bought it. I was curious who that girl is in the green little booty shorts. Or not booty shorts, but in the green spandex, whatever you call it. And look, the cops are just sitting there watching basically right now as it goes down. Oh, now they came in. Let's see if we can see if they have a better, if they have other views. I'm trying to find all the different views I can of this. I'm gonna put it together.
I had to say the cops in where we at? Portland?
No, this is LA.
LA? Well, both of them. Jeez.
Yeah.
All the good ones are gone, man.
Yeah, they are. Let's see if we have any more good video. Cause like I want to see all the different action on it, you know. The more views that we can see, the better. Cause I want to try and start getting these people caught on cameras. You know what I mean? Start doxing these people.
It's about time that we stop back in the blue and start back in the good blue.
Yeah. Well, there's not many more of them. Anyways.
Well, we got to start back in the good blue. You know what I mean?
All the good blue are retiring because they can't deal with this shit anymore.
There's got to be some of them left. We got to hope there's some of them left.
Yeah.
We got to hope. That's all we can do.
Yeah, that's all we can do, right? That's all we can do. So, anyways, I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Anyways, I think I'm done for the night. I gotta go make me something to eat. I gotta go defrost something or do something to make some food, and yeah.
Word.
No, it's Mary Todd. You spell it M-A-R-Y and then T-O-D-D. That's how you spell her name. But anyways, guys, we're gonna let you go for tonight. We're past our 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock time at Drunk Uncle's neighborhood. But do me a favor, guys. Just watch these videos and like you saw how that girl Mary Todd showed. They showed, look, it got blonde hair, wearing a checker bandana. Look, the knee holes are cut out. The phone's in the left pocket. You know, the shoes look like this. You guys got to start writing this stuff down, and we got to put a collaboration together. I got to get EddieBlockFilms website. I got to get a Flickr page, and we'll start doing that somewhere. We'll figure it out.
You know what the difference between us and them is?
What's that?
They have way too much time on their hands.
That's true. We actually do good things in our world, but they don't.
Yeah.
I get it. It's true. It's true. Definitely true.
They got nothing else to do. That is their whole world.
Yeah, they got a piece of shit, fucked up, boring ass life. You know?
And all peanut butter and sandwiches in the mommy's basement with their fucking dirty ass Cheetos encrusted fingers just a jabbering away.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotcha. Anyways, guys, well, we're going to let you go for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the show. I think you did, like always. We always have fun in here. You know, place to speak your mind. Whatever happened to that liberal fuck that was trying to get us to talk up to us about vaccines? They never say anything afterwards? What happened to them?
They ran away like I do all commies. They all run away when drunk uncle comes around.
Yep. Never, not seen anything afterwards. Anyways, folks. Well, I hope y'all had a good night. I'm going to go get myself some food, relax. I might go swimming in my pool. Oh, that's what I was talking about. So when I walked around my pool for an hour last night, and I got done. I almost fell over. My legs were so weak from doing the exercise. But that's good. I got to start losing weight. Got to look good for the single conservative ladies.
Telling you, that pool, that's some great exercise, bro.
It is, my pool is only 4 feet tall, right? So I bend down, so I walk like I do a crab walk, and I'm moving my arms too as I'm walking. So I'm moving everything.
Yeah.
So it should be good. He went to get his booster, Jenny says. Right on, guys. All right, well, I'm gonna let you go. I think Drunk Uncle's got something to say to you. You want a short video of my pool? Richard Hertz, you just want to see me without my shirt on. I know. It's okay. Maybe when I'm swimming in it next time. All right, guys. Well, I think Drunk Uncle's going to say something. There you go, guys. All right. You have a great night. Be safe out there. Don't worry. We don't have snakes here where I live that'll get in the pool. I don't have water snakes around here. Not like I live in Florida or something like you do. All right, Julius. All right, everybody. Good night. Have a good day.